What's up? Good morning. It's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to you. Hopefully, your day is going smooth so far. If it's not, there's still time because it's just the morning. You can make this day anything that you want. Go tell your neighbor, Happy Valentine's Day. Go tell your loved ones, your mom, your brother, your sister, somebody, significant other.
Yes, happy Valentine's Day to all of our listeners. We are on location in Butler's Courtyard, our first time away from the studio doing our entire morning show. They're wedding about 15 couples today for Valentine's Day. I think that's awesome.
That's exciting. Are you one of the people getting married today?
Stay tuned because maybe around 10 o'clock I might be the first guest. I may not want to have one scheduled, but it might happen today.
So here's what we're going to do. Curt will be like in the chair, and then we're like, first up, we're going to have a guest that's getting married today. And Kurt switches from this chair to sitting on this side of me, and he's like, Kurt Casper is getting married.
You know one of those things where it's where you tell the person, like, tell me, if you were to get married with somebody, what are the vows like? And they start reading it. And at the end, you're like, oh, and just
I do.
Like on The Office. I think they did this on The Office where he was like, and then if you sign right here, and then you're like, oh, I guess we're married.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be my situation.
Yeah. So we are at Butler's Courtyard. We are broadcasting live right here, North Michigan Avenue in historic League City, Texas. We appreciate Amber, her entire family, making Butler's Courtyard be a very, very beautiful option for people who are looking to get married, people that are looking to renew their vows, people that are looking for photography opportunities in Galveston County, Harris County, in Texas. It's one of the best places.
Yeah, so I believe the ceremony started about 10 o'clock today, and they're doing 15. And I believe they're every 15 minutes they're going to be doing that. And so I'm super excited to kind of see how that's going to work. How do you keep a wedding within 15 minutes? I think my wedding, when I got married the first time, was 34 minutes. I timed it.
Well, you know what? You could have just chosen this and saved a lot of money because they're doing this for and if I told y'all how much, some people would probably get upset, be like, how much is it? That's so affordable. That's a great opportunity.
I think there's a bunch of people who are tuning in already, like saying Happy Valentine's Day.
Yes.
It's a great day for love. I think when you get married for $100 or less, like, it's a great day for love, right?
Yeah, it's a great opportunity. Hey, we want to give a special thank you to some people that have helped make this possible for all of these beautiful weddings to take place at Butler's Courtyard. So we have Magic Photography.
Yep.
That's Steve and Maggie Burke. They're going to be doing the photographing here for the couples that are getting married, renewing their vows. There's Cakes by Jula. She's located in KHEA Plaza right next to Pierogi Queen. Shout out to Pierogi Queen as well. Shout out to Cakes by Jula. She made one of my birthday cakes one year. It was a Houston Rockets cake.
You talk about this probably every show about your Houston Rockets
Well, because Cakes by Jula, man. Cakes by Jula. And you've had some Cakes by Jula before.
I did. I had some Cakes by Jula before. I always want to say Jules, but it's not Jules.
But why? Yeah, I mean, Jules are a beautiful thing, I suppose.
Right. You want to say that instead. So, yeah, I've had some of their cake balls. Is that right? Yes.
That's 100% correct. But if you go in there, you'll see, ooh, these are all the things they have. Then to the left, they have some like cakes and all of the different I want to call them models. Whenever you go to a restaurant and they bring out the dessert tray and it's like, are these real desserts or fake desserts? But they have like the model cakes.
The hostess or the waitress who's walking around holding the
dessert tray. But
high-end fancy, you're like, oh, I'm going only to parties where models are delivering the food.
I have no idea where that came from your head and how you connected like A to B and got to Z. That doesn't make any sense. So anyway, shout out to Cakes by Jula. Shout out to DeVisi Strings. They're going to be some musicians. That are playing some music, so that way the couples will be able to have this special day. Also, there's a couple of officiants that are going to be marrying the couples today. We have Jamie DeFabio and Janice Gunnan Wilson. They're going to be some of the people officiating the wedding. Whenever you're getting married.
Yes.
And
today.
Yeah, whenever Kurt's getting married today, it's going to be either Jamie DeFabio or Janice that are going to be officiating the wedding. So I think that you need to at least meet them first. Is that important that you know the person who's marrying you?
I think that's a very important thing. Is this for us to eat?
Oh my goodness.
You can't bring us cake.
Check this out. This is one of the cakes by Jula. This is a cake by Jula, so shout out to Cakes by Jula. If you're watching on Facebook,
Gardy, you touched
in for a treat.
It's ours now.
I actually did it. But if you're listening on 99.5 FM, thank you for tuning in. This is KHEAradio.com, 99.5 FM. We have some cake, and I'm going to set this as like a decoration just for now. And if that looks okay on that camera shot.
Why does your hand got frosting on it?
Yeah.
He's like looking.
He's
like,
whoops. So Jula's here. She has some cakes
you have
in the
extra
house.
so we can have this?
So, okay, here's an opportunity. And
so
this
we
is
can have it
breaking news.
later.
This is breaking news.
Later.
They have extra cakes brought by Jula here today. If you come, you pay that fee. It's $100. And I feel bad saying like how much it is because of the people are going to be almost upset. Like, I'm working today. I can't renew my vows. I can't go and get married. My wife is going to be upset. But it's $100. You get photography.
Right.
You get the cake included. The officiant's there. It's at a beautiful award-winning venue in historic League City, Texas. Curt, I can't believe you're getting married today. I'm so excited. This is your special day. You've been dreaming about this since how long?
As long as that's my cake, I'm down. Like if you're down to get married just for cake, I feel like that's a good thing, right?
That's probably your selling point. You're just like, well, I wasn't sure, but you're just like go knock on doors, be like, will you marry me? Will you marry me? We get cake.
I feel like Valentine's Day is the best day to get married.
Yes.
Because then you always remember it. And as a guy, okay, so this is where I stand.
Oh, wait.
I don't like having to do a whole bunch of gifts. So if I have to do if I could knock out the anniversary gift and the Valentine's Day gift all in one day.
You're going to probably try and find somebody's birthday on Valentine's Day
Birthday
too.
on Valentine's Day, and then and then you can say, "Hey, well,
wow.
For Christmas it's like, well, your birthday, Valentine's Day, and our anniversary is coming up. I don't need to overspend for Christmas."
Well, there you go. And then you're just going to have like your anniversary cake, your wedding cake. You stick a candle in it, and you're like, happy anniversary, birthday. That's the plan. So
anyone out there listening right now have a birthday that wants to get married today so that we can celebrate it all in one day.
Wow, that's
special occasion.
Hey, so check it out on Facebook because we're streaming live on Facebook. We're also live at KHEAradio.com and 99.5 FM. Good morning. We're at Butler's Courtyard. People are asking, is Curt getting married today? Maybe. Whenever the cake is this good and the deal is that great, you can't pass up this opportunity.
You got to wait until 10 o'clock to find out.
And this is the first time they've done this at Butler's. We don't know if they're going to do this again. This may be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
I feel like here's the best thing about this is either it's
that I'm sitting here with you. That's the best thing.
You're sitting here with me.
Okay,
best thing.
Makes sense.
I feel like compared to doing yoga in studio,
okay,
compared to sitting in a birth pain simulator, compared to getting spray tanned with love hearts on my leg, getting married, I think, would be the easiest thing that I've ever had to do for KHEA Radio.
Curt, you may have missed out on a golden opportunity. Miss Amanda, first of all, good morning, said that her boyfriend got lucky because her birthday and Valentine's Day are a few days apart, so he just is able to combine it. But, Amanda, if you're ready to make that commitment, they have spots open, and they have extra cakes. If you want to, come in and just seal the deal, tie the knot, show your love, proclaim it to the world.
Yeah, come show up and get married.
Why not?
Today.
Today is the day.
It's
the Valentine's Day, the day of love. And KHEA Radio is excited to be able to be a part of and spread that love. You know what? If you can be the good today, if you can get a cake today, just come up and say hi to us. I got a chair right here. Maybe you can get married and share your experience.
See, people are already saying, like Sarah said, if Curt gets married, we need an invite. I feel like
y'all are invited.
Man, imagine now. Okay, so my first wedding that I had.
Okay.
It sounds so weird to say, but my first wedding that I had, we maybe had 150 people at the wedding. I feel like now being in Texas, if I got married, that wedding's going to be like thousands of thousands. I would feel bad if I didn't invite Amber from Butler's Courtyard.
Why would she not be invited? She's going to be here. It's going to be
right. I would feel bad. Sarah is listening.
And here's the other option.
Yeah.
Your wedding would be live on Facebook, so everybody would be invited.
Oh my gosh! I didn't even think about this.
We make a Facebook event for it, and then it's just broadcasted live. And then
you're doing the commentary, and Curt's walking up.
Kurt's walking down the aisle.
He trips and he falls.
He's wearing a tuxedo,
but he stands up and everything's okay.
This is a 2019 Men's Warehouse, husky fit edition, slim fit pants. It's tailored. The local tailor was, at Pilgrim's Cleaners in Lamarck. Shout out to Pilgrim's Cleaners. The shoes are provided by Del Tigre, of course. I could do an excellent play-by-play of your wedding.
Man, you did a good play-by-play yesterday of hot yoga.
It wasn't even hot. Are you calling it hot because you're saying that you were the hot person?
I was the hot.
Wow.
I went back and I watched, and I was like, dang, I actually look good doing that.
Yeah, you
no
know
wonder
what?
why I'm not married yet.
I was
if
shocked.
You watch that video. I feel like I would be married in a heartbeat.
Maybe not.
No?
Or else you would be.
Dang.
Hey, I have to give one more shout out to another vendor that is going to be here today. But Kendra Scott at Baybrook Mall is going to be here. We're going to be talking to him. I hope I can get someone in the hot seat. I got the shakedown coming up. We're going to be trying to ask
For Kendra Scott?
tough questions.
You're going to shake down Kendra Scott?
I want the Kendra Scott in studio. I'm
it?
a big fan. Apparently, they have a style. I have some questions, and I'd love to be able to share these things with our Facebook audience with 99.5 FM and KHEAradio.com. What do you think?
I think it's impossible to interview the Kendra Scott.
Why?
I think she passed away, isn't that?
Kendra Scott is a local designer that lives in Austin, Texas.
I'm thinking of Kate Spade. Kendra Scott, Kate Spade, aren't they the same thing?
And maybe this is why he is not married. The answer is no. He's just like, oh, yeah, getting married.
Kendra Scott, Kate Spade, Valentine's Day, anniversaries, birthdays, all the same, right?
Guys, how am I supposed to handle this right now? What am I supposed to do with this guy? Anyways,
I'm so sorry.
You're listening to KHEAradio.com, 99.5 FM. If you're watching this on social media, share this video out. Share what Butler's Courtyard is going on. If you're looking at getting married at some point in your life, if you have kids that are looking to get married at some point in their life, if you're looking to maybe attend a wedding ever, why not have a friend in the business? Why not have an option where you're going to go check it out? And you can come do it today. You can come sit with me.
The best thing, though, is people aren't just getting married today. Some people are renewing their vows. We have one of our friends, Chelsea, coming in today who is renewing her 10-year anniversary vow. And so that's kind of cool as well as you can also kind of celebrate, hey, I've been with my partner for this long, and go from there.
So I've been married in May for 5 years, and I told my wife, I was like, so they were asking me, like, Gardy, are you going to renew your vows? Which we could. So I was talking to her, and she has some plans while I'm here at work, and so she's not planning.
She said no?
Well, I didn't actually.
Okay. Do you need help?
And I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. No, yes, I am fine. I'm fine.
Yeah.
One wedding for me is enough for the rest of my life. I didn't even necessarily want to have a ceremony the first time. I wanted to get married.
Right.
I love my wife, and I'm so happy that we're together. But for me, I was like, wait, I'm going to have to stand in front of people, and it's going to be how many people? And I'm going to be standing there, and oh, my gosh, I can't believe it. So for me, I was just like, can't we just go to a private ceremony? And she was like, no, because I've been wanting to do this since I was little. Kind of like when Curt was little, he was dreaming about his wedding as a little boy.
I do say that since I was a little kid, in the video, in the commercial spot for Butler's Courtyard on our FM, I do say since I've been a little kid, I've always been dreaming about this magical day. And I think it is a magical day. And anyone who gets married, I feel like it is a special occasion. No matter what happened in my last marriage. No matter what happened in that situation.
What happened
that day? We're not going to go into it on the FM. Okay. Actually, there's lawyers who say, nah.
Yeah.
But I still remember that day.
Sure.
I still remember getting married, and there's still something special about that, even, 10 years down the road, even after it happened.
Okay. Well, you know what? Shout out to you in your last wedding. Hopefully the next one will be the last. And I think if you would have gotten married at Butler's Courtyard or a local place.
Or if I lived in Texas instead of Vermont, maybe it would have been better.
There's nothing wrong with Vermont. You always talk about how good the maple syrup is.
Maple syrup is the best in Vermont, but that's about it.
I can agree. I don't think I've ever been to Vermont. I've been up, in that area, but I haven't.
Now that we can go live from anywhere in the world with an internet connection, we have to take this beyond Texas.
Well, okay.
We got to do this from my house.
The last two places. I can tell you the last two places we're going.
Okay.
The second to last place that we're going after we've explored every opportunity across the globe, big and small.
Is Vermont?
We're going to Vermont.
Dang.
The last place we're going is Nebraska.
But my mom wants us to come and do the show in Lexington.
Well, you know what? I'm sorry, Mrs. Casper.
I
don't want us to go do the show.
You will have to explain that to my mom. And
if she wanted
she's going to be like, Gardy, you only ever call me when you're on the radio.
Yeah, that's what she says. But, yeah, we're not going to Nebraska. But we do have the opportunity to go pretty much anywhere with the internet connection now, and I'm excited. We're streaming live on KHEAradio.com. We're broadcasting live on 99.5 FM, and we're also live right here with you, Facebook, doing the doing the thing right here. Butler's Courtyard. People are getting married. I'm so excited.
And we're also streaming on the FM. So if you are listening in your car, you can actually hear us at 99.5 FM. We have our awesome intern,
Ethan. He's commenting on the stream.
Yes, he is watching back at the station. Shout out to Ethan and our intern. We also have our other awesome ministry assistant. I came up with that term last night.
A ministry assistant?
A ministry assistant, Crystal, who is in studio today. I figured she's kind of graduated beyond intern into ministry assistant.
Yeah. Wow. So Ethan is back. He said, Curt, your lawyer is back at the station. What are you talking about, Curt? And it's from Ethan, because Ethan is our legal advice.
I can talk about it legal?
Well, he's just saying, like, do you have another lawyer? Because I think at first he was just like,
he was shocked.
Wait, you have another intern? Wait, you have another lawyer? He's like, Crystal better not be a lawyer too. But no, Ethan is where we go to for legal advice.
Degrees for that.
No, they're specifically a degree to be a lawyer, Curt. I don't know if I'm breaking news for that.
Oh.
I think it's called like a Juris Doctorate.
I was practicing when I didn't need to be.
Yeah. So Crystal does rock. We agree. Sarah, she says, Gardy doesn't like attention. What? You know, I hear some laughs in the background over there. You know what?
The peanut gallery.
Believe it or not, I used to be. It used to be there was a different time, and I honestly don't like attention. I like putting attention on cool places, on cool opportunities, cool things, and something else that I was hoping to draw some attention to. Me and you were. Today that we launched a video this morning was the Birthday Joy program.
I was just about ready to bring this up. Yesterday we were on the show with Pierre, and I almost gave you like props and been like, well, Gardy's doing this, you know, and Gardy's doing that, but I never got a chance to do it. You're very humble about what you do.
I feel like there's some people probably out there like, sure he is, but
no, you are. Like, you didn't say like, well, for my birthday or anything like that. Like, you just wanted the attention to be on the Birthday Joy and what they're doing.
Yeah. So if you have not heard of the Birthday Joy program, I'm going to explain to you what they are right now. The Birthday Joy program is a local charity. They're a local nonprofit in the community. They go to different locations. So they go to Galveston County, Brazoria County. They go to Harris County, and they throw birthday parties for kids who are that are in shelters. They're in group homes. They're I don't know, but the state looks over them. For whatever reason, maybe they don't have parents. Maybe their parents are not fit to take care of them at this time, but they remove them from the home. You know, there's all kinds of different stories that are going on there. But what I'm hoping and what KHEA Radio is hoping to do is put a spotlight on this program, because they go in once a month to all of these locations and throw birthday parties for the kids.
Yeah, and I think they have a major one happening on the 23rd, and so we wanted to get enough presents to get ready for that. Is that correct?
Yeah, so they have 2 in February that they're going to do. One is before, it's like next week, I think, and then there's another one on February 24th. I think it's a Monday. So what we're doing as KHEA Radio is trying to put some spotlight. We went and bought some toys. We went and bought some books, and we're going to be doing more. So if you want to do that, we would appreciate that. You can go to thebirthdayjoyprogram.com to learn more information, learn how you can donate, learn how you can get involved. You can actually volunteer. This is a great opportunity for you to take your kids, you know, to go volunteer at these events as well. And that's something I sat down and explained to my son. My daughter's 2, and I was telling her too. But so we went to HEB, me and my son, right? And I popped the trunk, and he saw some toys I had in the back. And he was like, whose toys are those? Like, what toys are those? Oh, my goodness, I love that toy. Daddy, is that for me? Is that for me? And I felt bad because I bought him a book that day as well.
Right, you did.
I did. And I was like, I said, hey, let's get in the car. So I talked to him, and I was explaining the importance of giving back. I was trying to explain the importance of not just being like, what's for me, but there always has to be a time. This has to be in the back of your head. Like, whenever I said, son, we are so fortunate. You know, we have a house. You have a mom. You have a dad.
Right.
You know, and actually he has, you know, another set of parents as well, and grandparents and everything. And I was like, we have everything we need. We have more toys. I have stuff that I could never use, you know. And we have to be the good in the world. We need to be able to give back. If we've been blessed, that's what Jesus literally told us to do. Take care of the widows, take care of the orphans, be my hands, be my feet. And I feel like if we didn't use this platform to try and spread that, that would be terribly wrong. And so I wanted to just be able to share that out. And this month, we're going to be focusing on the Birthday Joy program. You have the opportunity to come drop off some items at KHEAradio.com. We're located, and we are We are a ministry of abundant life in Lamarck, Texas, 601 Delaney Road. If you want to go up to the office, say, hey, KHEA Radio asked me to come drop off some toys, come drop off some books, some gift cards at Target, to HEB. You can also, if you own a business and maybe you have a festivity that would be perfect for kids, you can donate that birthday party. I know some local places like jumping gyms and some martial arts studios and tumbling studios where they're perfect places to have birthday parties for kids. That would be a huge opportunity.
Right.
Some of these kids, this is the only party they're going to get maybe in their entire life, and it breaks my heart to think about, and I just want to be able to use this platform to spread what the Birthday Joy program is doing.
Yeah, I'm really, really excited about the amount of toys that we're going to have coming in, and I feel like for you and I both, we've interviewed a lot of people. We've had a lot of people coming into studios. If you think about 365 days out of the year, and we're on air probably for 200 of that, and then times that by 2, we
Right.
easily interviewed 400, 500 plus guests. The one interview that will always stick out in my head was the first time that we interviewed the Birthday Joy program, and finding out about these kids who don't have a home, who don't, who may not have family, who may not have a loved one, who may have been separated from
Just
their
going
parents.
through a tough time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? And to realize that there are thousands of kids in our community who do that, I never.
Yeah, it was
tough. It was a tough experience, and I think for us to be able to be that good and give back and do it in a humble way that we're doing it, because,
it's always a weird
good.
thing. It's a weird thing, because, and this is something I had to understand.
Yeah.
Because, being humble or trying to be humble, and, are you supposed to do things? The Bible talks about, hey, she gave more than all of you, like a small gift. It's sometimes giving out a sacrifice means more than I have plentiful and I get all this stuff. Or like,
Right.
do I draw a spotlight to what we're doing or what we're trying to do, But that's almost like an awareness thing, and I think using a platform that we were given, not just for Talk of Taco, talking about tacos and promoting
Right.
local business and people that are doing awesome things, but also these charities and these programs and nonprofits, if you have something going on, reach out to us, because that's what we want to talk about. That's what we want to spread and try and do some good stuff in Galveston County, in the world.
Yeah, I think for us, God has given us this platform not just to promote you and I or to do that,
Yes.
but to spread positivity in the community. I just saw a question popped
Yeah.
in if you want to ask
This
that.
is from Callie. What's up, Callie? So she was actually our connection to Moonlight Yoga. She had sent a video and a clip, and actually I got hippie fertilizing. I messaged him.
Yeah.
And you may be upset about this, but I scheduled him to come in next week on the 21st, 10 o'clock. I'm so excited. I said,
didn't even ask.
I didn't. I said, I want to talk about grass. I want to talk
Oh my
about getting
gosh.
it green. So thank you, Callie.
So on the 21st, don't tune in to KHEA Radio, because Gardy will just be talking
Maybe
about
we
his
go
lawn.
we go live from my front yard, and I'm like, here we go, hippie fertilizing, and we can look at my grass. What do I need to do? But okay, so this is Callie. She said, I just got on. When and where can I take toys? Thank you so much for asking, and that is huge. Thank you for asking that. We'd appreciate if you can do something, anything. But you can take that to 601 Delaney Road, Lamarck, Texas. You take it to the office. Tell them I'm leaving these here for KHEA Radio. We're located inside of Abundant Life Christian Center. It's a church. It's a rather large building with a parking lot. You can go on the side entrance to the main office and drop some items off.
One of the things that's easy to find that is we have our address located on our Facebook page. So if you need directions to where to drop off those toys, just type it in to your Facebook page. Just type in KHEA Radio, and that will get you right to the location. I think it even works in Google Maps. If you say
KHEA Radio.
KHEA Radio, it will go to 601 Delaney Road in Lamarck, Texas.
Yeah, so you can drop them off there. We're going to be collecting those to the 22nd, and then we're going to be making sure we deliver those over the weekend, and maybe even going to the birthday party on the 24th if we can. But that's the plan. If you want to volunteer, maybe if you're at a point you're like, hey, you know what, I can't do that right now, but guess what? I can share the video that y'all dropped. That is huge because we're trying to spread the awareness. We dropped the video this morning.
I think it's it's not our featured video, but it is our you
It's
just
the
have
newest.
to scroll down a little bit and it's there.
And we're going to be doing some other videos as well that are going to be putting this out. And, whenever somebody wants to drop something off, we'll kind of keep y'all updated so we
Right.
can keep the momentum going. I'm excited to be able to do this, and this is something I want to keep going, throughout the year a couple times whenever we can.
Yeah, that sounds really good. And I think Erica said here, thank y'all. My 4-year-old would love to go to Shop for Kiddos.
That's
I
awesome.
think that teaches them down the road as well. And
That's
I
what
think
it's all
that's
about.
huge. If I had kids, I'm taking them to do, service, out in the community, because I think that's huge.
Yeah, it instills in them when they're young, and then whenever they get old, they're still going to have that instilled in them, so they'll be able to give back and not just be like, well, what am I going to get? What is it for me? They're in the community, they're making a difference and learning, hey, I'm thankful for what I have, and we're blessed.
When I was in Scouts, that was one of the key things that we used to do is do service events. And so we would go and like collect cans, or we'll go and collect food for the food bank. And those were all moments that I remember, because now it's so easy for me to do that today, because of what I learned growing up.
Yeah, so we just got a message, and Ashley with Living Well. She said, hey, can Living Well be a drop-off location for the birthday drive? The answer is yes. If you have a business and you want to get involved and you want to have your business be a place, yes, you can. Please, let us know how you can help, and we would love that. So yeah, we're collecting from now till the 22nd. Toys, books, gift cards, HEB, even birthday supplies like plates. You think about, like, I went to what's that? The Party City the other day, because. And this is why this rings with me this month. My mom's birthday is this month. My daughter's birthday is this month. I have 3 nieces and nephews. Their birthdays this month. My birthday is this month. My sister's birthday is this month. And there's a ton of birthdays this month. And I just wanted to make sure that we could spread it on that.
Amber also said that this place can be a drop-off location as well. I do have to say this. This is the first time that we've come out and done a live remote. And I feel they're like walking around on their tippy toes as we're doing this radio. They're like, we gotta be quiet. No, you guys act like you normally do. Y'all can have as much fun. You guys can dance and sing. Act like we're not even here, but we are.
They're like, it's hard to ignore. It's hard to ignore. So we have some ninjas in the background. But yes, we are at Butler's Courtyard, broadcasting, streaming live. This is 99.5 FM, KHEA It's Kickstart. We're going to be on till 11 unless Curt finds that special one and he gets married. Then I'm staying live. I'm staying live, and
Amber,
we're
ready for 10
wedding.
o'clock, right? For me and
Do you have any
the surprise?
There's reservations for 10.
Oh, okay. There's already a reservation.
I can't do it. I am ordained. Do you have any staff members that are not married that may be interested in marrying Curt today for the cake? Because that's why
just
Curt
for
wants
the
to get
cake.
married. People are asking, is this cake
for
real? Yes, this cake is by Jula, and it's real. Did she point at Crystal? Oh, you were asking? Crystal said for the cake?
I'm not married.
Oh, she's not married, but she wants the cake. Okay. There's some
This
clarification.
conversation is getting out of hand.
Kurt's ears he perked up. He was like, wait, Crystal's interested in me? And then now he's kind of back down to reality. She said she's interested in the cake, Curt. She's not interested in you at this time. Wow. You like how I used at this time?
So it wouldn't be illegal.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't know. Kurt's just doing it for the cake.
Just doing it for the cake as well.
Yeah, we're streaming live. This is KHEA Radio. We have some staff members coming in. It's going good. I am excited. There's 15 weddings taking place today at Butler's Courtyard, and I'm not officiating any of them.
I just saw Erica said I'll say yes for the cake.
Kurt's like,
But I'm ignoring the second comment. I'm only reading the first comment. Hide the other one. Delete it.
Then she
Delete
said-
the JK.
she said JK.
JK.
Yeah, but this is a cake by Jula. Shout out to Jula and all the people that are helping
Can we
make
test
this
to
possible.
see if it's real? Amber.
It's 100% real.
We're going to eat this cake.
She said no already because they're going to be using this one. If you haven't been to Butler's Courtyard and you want to stop in, hey, come and say hi. That's cool. Maybe you can pop in on the stream and be
Everyone's,
like, hey, what's
they're
up?
giving us don't invite people over. We can't do this.
Okay. We
okay.
can invite some of them
Other
over.
people, okay.
But why not? If you want to come and get married today, they have some space. You want to renew your vows, you can. Can you buy the cake? That's a great question.
I don't know if that's possible.
Is this
You can get
cake
a
for
by
sale?
Jules.
Is this cake for sale? Because I know y'all bought some extras.
Jula.
Curt, yes. We're going to find out. That's a great question. We're going to find out. If you have any more questions, let us know. We're going to see if we can get them answered. You can't get this cake at Cakes by Jula over at KHEA
You can also
Plaza.
have them design one where it comes with the taco. I know Rudy said put a taco on top of the cake. I think you can do that. I think they can have it where there's a taco on top of the cake.
For your groom's cake, whenever you do get married, maybe that's today.
Queso.
I just had a great idea.
What are you going to put on it?
Okay, I'm thinking this exact cake.
Okay.
And then you take a can of Bang and they put like a thing on the side, and that's like the groom's cake. You know how they can make really extravagant cakes and take like normal looking things and put it on there? I could see you having like a Bang. and like a little bowl of queso on the top of your cake, and you're like, this is everything I needed and dreamed of
Right.
since I was a little boy.
Bang would. I don't know if I'd put Bang on there. What would I put?
Banging energy drinks.
But that's not really what defines my.
That's about it, Curt. That's all you got, man.
No, I got more to me.
Like what? If it takes this long to think, like for me on my groom's cake, it was the Houston Rockets.
That's easy, right?
100%. And I like the Rockets, but I also could have went with guitars. I also could have went with something music themed. I love playing music and listening to music. Also could have went with, I don't know, like sports and stuff like that. But for you, I feel like it's just cheese. Cheese kind of defines you. And that's it.
Is
that sad?
Video cameras, equipment, drones. But you don't think about that because that's what you do for work. That's
I
not
think
like
you're pushing it there a little bit.
Dang.
Is that what define? Do you do video?
Taco?
Just kidding. Yeah.
Wow. Really?
Kurt's upset. He's just like about to quit with the mic.
Every video. I'm done. Mic drop. No. Man, videos. Let's see. Golf.
How are you going to put a video on the top of there? Golf. Okay. Now we're just taking it too far. You're just like throwing a net trying to think of anything.
Yeah. I'm
Tinder.
trying to think.
You'd put like a Tinder
My cell
app.
phone, maybe?
Yeah,
Like
here's
the
the-
cell phone. Did
Who
you
would
say
have
the Tinder app?
Yeah, who would have
Oh my
a
gosh.
cake with a cell phone on there? I feel like that's what we would have today. Oh, we've had on Butler's Courtyard. We've had people. Butler's Courtyard. Amber just said that they've had that before. That people have put like the cell phone, the iPhone. This is just like who you are. Draw. If you had your kids and they're like, "Hey, can you draw your parents like how, in their element?" It's like dad on the couch with the cell phone, like mom on the couch with the cell phone, watching TV. That's funny.
Hey, I want to know, maybe people who are listening on the FM, on 99.5 FM, will you give us a call or a text at 346-704-1806? It's 346-704-1806. I want to know, how does it sound while we're on remote over the FM?
I'm going to tell you right now, it sounds great. We've
sounds
maybe
fantastic.
never sounded better than we do right now. Broadcasting from Butler's Courtyard. Maybe this is we're at the Butler Courtyard Studios. KHEA Radio at the Butler Courtyard Studios here in League City, Texas.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, and then
We're just renaming everything.
a little bit.
KHEA Radio.
Callie said hot dog on top of your cake. That makes sense too.
Oh, I could do it. Yeah, the hot dog suit.
Beanie weenie.
I'm going to get married in the hot dog suit.
And
I feel like if you can't get married in the hot dog suit, then she's not the one for me.
it's possible. Hey, there's something else that we're doing after today. So we
Okay.
have a series called Shine on Lamarck, right?
Yes.
Can you tell the people where we're going? We're going to put some Shine on Lamarck. KHEA Radio usually broadcasts out of Lamarck. Today we're in League City at Butler's, but what do we have going on this afternoon?
A&Z fencing? Is that right?
Kurt, why did you state that as a question? It's A to Z fence, and we're going to be there doing our next Shine on
Because
Lamarck
I wasn't
spotlight.
ready for that question.
I'm sorry.
You put a lot of pressure on me. A to Z.
So Shine on Lamarck, we're going to be doing that. We love Lamarck. We love a lot of local businesses. If you have one, you want to reach out to us and see how you can partner with us, email us, KHEA@KHEAradio.com. Again, you can text or call our phone number, 346-704-1806. Let us know how we can help you, how we can promote your business, how we can partner together and spread some positivity in the community across the world. We're going mobile. Who knows where we're going next?
Yeah, where should we go next? Tag a business that you want to see us do our live studio from. We don't know how often we're going to do this.
Every day.
Every day it might become a thing.
Yeah, we're getting some comments like Dr. Chop would be like, why aren't y'all at my studio? He's going to be like, I don't want to ever come in on Tuesday again. Y'all just come to me. And we're like, Dr. Chop, no, we made all these upgrades. We have to be at the studio at least sometimes. We got a new board, new mics, everything.
Yeah, Jennifer LaFleur just tuned in, and I think she does Cool Cow Creamery.
What's her name?
Jennifer.
Okay, it's Jennifer from Cool Cow.
Cool
Shout
Cow.
out to
Just
Cool
say
Cow.
Jennifer from Cool Cow. Maybe we could do it from Cool Cow Creamery. That'd be good. Eating ice cream as we're doing our show. See,
Yeah.
I feel like we're getting a little tease here because we have this cake set in front of us.
We do.
But they didn't even bring stuff for us to eat the cake with.
It's not your birthday and it's not your wedding day, Kurt. This is saved for somebody getting married today at Butler's Courtyard, where we're streaming and broadcasting from. Someone's going to eat this, and it's going to be their wedding cake. How cool is
Dang.
that? Can you believe that? I know people are commenting on this is delicious, but look how beautiful it is, and it's someone's special day.
Can we at least have some forks, please, so we can eat the cake?
Kurt would just be taking the fork
I
and
feel
rubbing
like
it on
I
the
could
outside
eat the cake
and licking the
and then
licking the
ask for forgiveness later and be like,
wow. Hey, somebody asked if they could come buy a cake from today. We're getting an answer. They said maybe.
Maybe.
Stay tuned.
Hey, she's on the air. Should we take a different camera?
Yeah, so Cakes by Jula, She has a ton of cakes. You can actually sample this, I'm sure, like in cake ball form. So that's an option. Jennifer said, I'll marry Curt today. Dang.
But just for the cake. I feel like there's more to me than just cake.
Curt, I feel like what you're offering
like
right now, this may be the best thing going.
Here, okay, let me make a plea. I will make a plea for all of the ladies out there who just want to use me for the cake.
Wow.
Okay? Listen.
This plea.
For me, every night you would get a gentleman who is going to cook you dinner. I will cook you cheeseburgers. I will cook you pasta.
He doesn't even cook for himself.
Okay. Then, whenever you're having a bad day, I will give you back massages. I will give you leg massages.
Just stop.
I will listen to your problems, and I will text you throughout the day, and I'll always send you a text in the morning that says, good morning, beautiful. I hope that you have a great day.
Yeah, but you send that text to everybody, all the girls in your phone.
But when I get married, it's only going to be to one person.
Yeah, so anyways, yeah, we're getting some poor Curt. She calls dibs first. So, Curt, man, you maybe have some people. If they want to show up today and get married, there are some spots. There's some opportunities. Butler's Courtyard.
All I'm saying is that there's more to me than free cake.
Are we off of this yet? There's not more to you than free cake right now.
Dang.
There's not.
You get great eyebrows that grow back really, really fast after I shave them.
Yeah, and it grows back on your back, too, after you waxed it. Come on, help me out. So, anyways, changing the subject.
Plus, I also have a cat.
As
like,
Curt,
you get a cat.
Curt using, and I've told him before, I'm like, Curt, you can't be using KHEA radio as like your personal dating service.
I don't.
And you're focusing that right now.
Okay, let's change the subject then.
So, yeah, we're at Butler's Courtyard. Curt's trying a little too hard.
And Erica said in Botox dates. See? There's more to me than cake. Okay.
I'm going to let you take this, as I have nothing else left to say until you change the subject.
All right, we can change the subject now.
What you got?
I don't have anything else from this.
Okay, anyway, so I feel like you should stop looking at your phone because you're just going to read these comments. But we are here. There's Cakes by Jula.
Yes.
You have the opportunity to come to Butler's Courtyard today. Renew your vows. There's 15 people getting married here today in League City. We're not sure. This may be a record for the most people married in League City, Texas in one day. 15 people married in a I guess like an 8-hour period or however many hours. But anyways, we're at Butler's Courtyard. We're excited to be broadcasting live. We're going mobile. This is the first time. We're on 99.5 FM. We're on our website, KHEAradio.com. We're also streaming live on Facebook. Share this video out. Let us know what do you have going on today.
You know, the one thing that is really cool is I tried to look up what is the record for the most amount of weddings in a day, and I couldn't find it.
Well,
I Googled.
They mentioned Las Vegas. People get married all day in Vegas. People elope there. These are things that they just pump in and pump out.
But I think for a wedding venue, right?
There used to be another venue in League City.
Okay.
Used to be another venue in League City.
Did y'all put them out of business? There used to be another venue in Leak City, but they're come sit down.
Come get on the
Just
mic.
come sit down and let us know so the people can hear this.
Poison out of my way.
Wow. Wow, I got spies for Choppa in studio. So this is
Okay.
Amber. She is the manager. She owns this with her family and at Butler's Courtyard.
Yeah. So there used to be another venue in League City. It was so
Okay.
precious. Under the Oaks. We did not put them out of business. But the rumor that we've heard is actually from Jamie. He
Okay.
performed 8 ceremonies there one year.
8.
8
One day.
ceremonies.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why
We're
our
doubling.
goal was to double that.
Yeah. So there's 15 taking place today.
Yeah. 15.
That's awesome.
Are you
Some of them are
nervous?
vow renewals.
Are you
No
a little
way.
nervous? Are you
Why would
getting
I
the
be
wedding?
nervous?
Are you getting the wedding day jitters?
No way, man. This is what we do. This is our passion. You know, we have the greatest job in the world. We get to be a part of, somebody's special day, usually one at a time. Today, we get to be a part of 15 special moments.
Yeah, and it's Valentine's Day.
It's Valentine's Day.
What does that mean? It's Love Day, isn't it?
It is nothing but love today.
That's so cool.
And one of our brides just came in. Do you want to talk to her?
We have a bride that came in. Yes, we would love to
Can
talk
I
to
introduce
her.
you to Chelsea?
Yes,
Okay.
we'd love. Okay, so
Come
this
in,
is
Chelsea.
Chelsea, and she is actually going to be getting married.
Well, she's already married.
Getting married today. How
She's
exciting! Are you
renewing-
excited?
Yes, I am.
10
I'm very
years.
excited. Yes.
What's up? So we have met you through Mother Ray's Crunch Rolls. We've had you in studio before, and today is another special day.
Yes.
So you've been married for how long now?
In October, it will be 10 years.
So 10 years in October, and so this is like a renewing of your vows.
Yes.
Are you excited?
Yes, I am. I'm very excited.
Is your husband excited?
Yes.
Okay, was he excited the first time? Can you explain, like, walk me a little bit through
Yes.
that wedding?
He was very excited. He actually wanted to be a part of all the planning. He didn't want to be left out.
Well, that's cool. That's different from me. Whenever I was like, do I have to stand in front of people? Do I have to? And my job was to show up. But for him to be a part of it, that's really cool.
Yeah, I was trying to like play it down and not let it be so fancy. He was like, this is my wedding too. I want to be in full out tux and everything. I was like, okay.
That's really cool. And this time, you have your children that are going to be a part of it.
Yes.
How can you explain? Is that like something special for you?
Yes, my girls have been like, we've been seeing weddings on TV and a bunch of people getting married, and they're like, I want to be someone's flower girl. And
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm sorry, but all my friends are married already. I'm like, they don't have that opportunity. And so I contacted Amber. She's like, oh, yeah, we can make that happen. And so
That's
we
so
asked
cool.
them to be our flower girls the other night, and they were both really excited.
Okay. And we've been showing this cake on camera a little bit. And I have to say, have you ever tried Cakes by Jula?
No, I have not.
So this is going to be your first experience. And you get one of these today.
I'm excited.
Okay.
Wait, did you special design yours by chance?
No, I did not.
Well, this one just screams like wedding. And so I'm not sure if they may have like, different ones. But Kurt's, I've been like fighting him off of it because Amber said we can't have it.
I feel like
These
if
are reserved
we
for
ate
brides.
it and then asked for forgiveness later, it would be okay.
Maybe.
She's not even listening or paying attention to us today, so it's okay.
Well, she's working hard. They have 15 weddings.
Yes.
What time is yours?
It's this afternoon.
This afternoon?
Yes.
Okay. Are you inviting some of your family and friends? Or
Yes, actually, my parents will be there. My sister-in-law will be there. My brother has to work, and my husband's parents and a bunch of his siblings and their kids will be there. So we'll have
Cool.
a nice little group.
Everybody who is invited, were they at the first one too?
Yes.
Okay. And that's cool.
Did you invite someone who wasn't at the first to make up for them not being at the first wedding?
I did, but they are sick and had to back out.
Dang! So they missed both. Wow. You know that 10 years later, and then you're
Well-
like, are you really a friend? Are you
Well,
really?
they got the flu, and so I'd rather them stay away.
Oh, for sure.
So-
True, especially with like new kids and yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
So can you say, okay, how many kids do you have and boys and girls?
I have 5 kids. I have Skylar is the oldest. She's a girl. Then Mariella is second. Barrett is third. And then Ruby and Riker are our last ones.
So was there a fight for who gets to be the flower girl?
They're both actually going to be the flower girl, and they're going to pull the twins in a wagon
Oh, yeah.
behind them. And then my son is going to carry a sign that says, here comes the love of your life. So they're all a part of it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And I see the babies now. So you have the
Yeah.
twins. How old are they?
They're about to be 11 months old at the end of the month.
That time flies by, doesn't it?
It does. I can't believe
Does
it.
it feel like you've been married for 10 years?
No, it does not. I can't believe it's already been 10 years.
Wow.
It went by so fast.
What's the favorite memory over the last 10 years?
That's a difficult
Today?
question. That is a
Today?
okay, that's a question like that I would need to be asked like beforehand. And then like let me come up because it's hard. Like 10 years of marriage and love and
Yeah.
there's all kinds.
It's different stages of life, but I guess one of my most fond is right after we got married, my husband worked at NASA, and a couple months later, they needed him to go to Europe, to CERN, to work on AMS, which is out on the space station now. He helped put it together, and they had to take it apart, and so they needed him to go back out there and put it back together. And so I got to go out there with him, and we lived there for 3 months, and then we followed it to Florida and lived there for 9 months till it went up on the shuttle.
Wow. So how long were y'all married whenever that happened?
We got married in October, and we moved over there in June.
Was there any of the kids there yet?
No, we didn't have kids.
So that was probably easier because I was just
Yes.
thinking like for me I'm like, well, I only have 2 children and like me thinking like, oh man, we got to do this and that. But that's really cool that y'all were
Yeah.
able to do that.
We got pregnant a couple months after we got back from Florida.
So it was like perfect
Yeah,
perfect
timing.
That's awesome. So does he still work with NASA?
No, unfortunately, he does not.
Okay.
But he works at St. Luke's United Methodist Church. He's the head of their media department.
That's right. We've talked about that. That's
Yes.
cool because he does your videos and the
Mhm.
marketing with Cake. Oh, not Cakes by Jill. We were talking about Cakes by Jill.
Cake by-
Mother Raised Crunch Rolls. I
Yes.
apologize.
Yeah, the
slow motion
the
video.
slow-mo of
Yeah.
the frosting dropping on.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
come
gotta
on.
we gotta start
Stop.
gearing up to do that again for Easter. So
Oh, awesome. You
Yeah.
know, if you have a love story, if you have a special memory from your time being married, maybe you're dating, maybe it's something that happened in the past, let us know. It's Valentine's Day. We want to hear those special stories. Go ahead and let us know in the comments. Maybe you're planning on getting married today or renewing your vows in 2 years, 3 years. Let us know. We want to hear what your plans are, and maybe even your wedding story.
Yeah, for me, my favorite memory in a relationship with my ex-wife was we loved fountains. And so for me, the best memory... Cheese fountains. Yes. No, just like normal fountains. And so we used to go and sit outside at night and just watch the fountains. We'd put our phones on and just listen to music and just be with each other in front of a fountain. And that was always a fond memory that I will keep even today.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. For me, so I've been married. It'll be 5 years in May. I can't believe it's already been 5 years. Time goes by. It's kind of almost scary, but that goes by quick. But then like yesterday was so long. I've seen some memes like that. It's like, man, to get through today, it feels so long, but the years go by quick. So you just have to take a breath and like embrace. Like today's Valentine's Day. I actually gave my wife last night all of the gifts and different things that I had got her, and she loved it. She wanted to open up last night, so I said yes.
I did one gift already for Valentine's
What'd
Day.
It wasn't for me. What'd you get me?
I got a $20 Starbucks card to somebody.
Oh, that's what's up, dude. When do I get that?
Not today. They already got it. They already opened it, but I said, hey, go get a cup of coffee. Start your Valentine's Day off right.
That's
Nice.
messed up, dude.
I'm sorry that I didn't get you something.
Do you think that's... I feel like I deserve something.
Yeah.
He always says this, like, Gardy, you're the longest relationship I've ever been with. Ha, ha, ha. Talking about
Give some more
Kickstart.
bang.
Oh, I haven't said that in a long time, though,
I
Gardy.
shouldn't have said that today because now it's going to be
Oh, my
brought
God.
back up. But
You and I are the only ones that ever lasted more than 5 to 7 business days.
here we go. I just got him off of being in his relationships, and then he...
Sorry.
Go
back to talking. Go back to asking the questions.
Yeah, so... you've been married for 10 years. What kind of was that deciding factor? Were y'all already wanting to renew your vows this year? Or what was the plans for 10 years?
Yeah, we were actually looking at doing it. And then whenever I was pricing everything of how much it was going to cost, I was like, man, it's going to cost as much as our wedding. And so I was like, we'll just not do it and go on a cruise instead. And then we were listening to y'all one morning, and y'all had the Butler's Courtyard on, and they said it. And I was like, hey, you want to?
Yeah.
He was like, call them. See what time they have available. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, so it was kind of an easy, almost a no-brainer. But y'all already wanted to do something, like the cruise. Yeah. Are y'all big on cruises?
Yes.
Didn't y'all went on one? Oh, I remember you saying y'all are still planning on going one.
Yeah, it's
for 10
at the end
years.
of this year.
So now y'all can do both.
Yes.
Renew your vows and go for that 10-year anniversary cruise.
I'm excited.
Is the whole crew going?
No.
Just you and your husband?
Just me and my husband.
Man, because we were learning. Okay, so we have some slightly almost, and I'm not going to break any news right now, but we've been looking and working at calling Carnival, calling Disney, calling everybody, saying we want to give away a cruise on KHEA. And I'm telling you,
We're this close.
we're Kurt's eyebrows away
We're probably a month away
from giving that away.
from being able to.
And that's-
maybe, potentially.
That's a lesson. If you keep calling and if you keep bugging and you keep blowing up someone's phone, they're finally going to say, they may say yes.
Did you have to do that with your ex? Not your ex-husband, your husband. I'm so sorry. I was on my ex-wife. I was like, oh, my ex-wife. I'm so sorry.
I have to apologize.
Oh, man. That just slipped out.
It just rolls so naturally off his tongue.
Like ex-wife, ex-husband. Okay, so, yes.
She's married and she's renewing her vows today.
Yes.
Any other thoughts?
Thank you.
Did you have to do that with your husband?
Husband, did you, just continue to fight for, for me, I was listening to Grant Cardone, and Grant Cardone said, in life, sometimes you have to go after what you seek. And so, he's like, whether that's in a relationship or work or job, you just have to seek it out. So how did he pursue you? What did that story look like?
Well, we actually met in small group at church. But funny story is, I went to high school with his younger brother. We were in the same class.
Okay.
And our moms worked together in the elementary office. So our families knew each other already before we ever met. And he's 3 years older than me. So whenever I was a freshman, he was a senior. So I vaguely remember seeing him around school because we went to a small private school. And then we just met 9 years later, but we knew who each other were just from our families talking about the other person's kids. And so we met in small group, and it was like, hey, you're John Manigold. And he was like, you're Chelsea Farrell. And we just kind of started talking and hanging out. And then we were actually reminiscing 10 years ago, February 12th, me and my parents went bowling at Main Event, and I invited John. He left his buddy to come hang out with me and my
Oh,
parents.
like, makes sense.
And
I
then
feel like Curt would leave me all the time. He does that actually right now. Crystal knows we were yesterday, and he gets a phone call. He's like, Gardy, I'm like, I only have 30 minutes before I need to leave, and we need to get this done. And then
Sorry,
he's just
girl
like,
comes first.
I gotta go. And I'm just like, we're on the clock. We're working.
Yeah.
Sorry, keep going.
that's what he did to his buddy. He was like, she invited me to go bowling. Peace. And he left. And then yesterday, 10 years ago, we went to Freebirds to have dinner, and then we were going to go see the Spasmatics with a bunch
Yeah.
of friends. And he actually made me a heart shape out of all the foil from our burritos, and I kept it. He didn't know I kept it. And so I gave it to him last night. I was like, hey,
Oh,
remember
my
this?
goodness. That's really cool.
And then like tonight would be the 10th anniversary of our first real date. And so it's kind of cool to renew our wedding vows. But since February 12th on, we've spent every day together, either talking on the phone or seeing one another. And it just kind of, with our families already knowing each other, it just was like boom, boom, boom. We started hanging out, then dating, then engaged, and married in a year.
That's really cool.
See, for me, I could do it in a year then.
Yeah, you can't. You could do it in a day. You really, if you find somebody who wants the cake, you could do it. So, do you credit the Spasmatics at all? They still play. Do you all still get to go see them?
No, we hadn't seen them in a long time. Well, we only saw them that one night, but it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, because I see them play all the time. I've actually seen them play before, and they're really talented, a group of
Yeah.
guys. But that's pretty cool.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Right now, you're listening to KHEA Radio, 99.5 FM. This is Kickstart. We're streaming live on Facebook. If you're watching on Facebook, maybe share your love story. Share how you met your significant other. Maybe let us know what your plans are today. You know, with it being Valentine's Day, we already know what you're doing today. But that's like, it can be a stressful day at times.
Is he
you don't
also
know.
getting you a gift today as well, or does this count as his gift to you, the renewal?
I'm taking it as my gift. I don't know if he's gonna get anything for me, but
Maybe a surprise.
Is he listening?
John,
right
are you
now?
listening right now?
I don't know. He
Get
might be at
something.
work. Yeah, last night he was like, "Is this our like official Valentine's date tonight?" I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "I didn't know that." He's like, "I didn't get you anything."
He's
I'm
like, he's on the phone, canceling the reservations at like Delta Blues. Cancel the flowers. No, just kidding. But yeah, it's a great opportunity to come here today and have some fun with your family and have the kids experience everything.
yeah, they're
Yeah.
excited.
So, are you looking at 20 years, maybe renewing the vows again? 10 more years?
I don't know. Maybe 40 or 50 years we'll do another big party.
In
thing.
10 more years, how many more kids are you going to have, you think?
I don't know. We both decided like a couple months ago that we weren't done. We felt like God was going to bless us with more. So all in His
You
perfect
just kind of
timing.
let it go, huh? Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Maybe 10?
I don't know that many. We said 4 to 6 kids. So I think John's hoping whenever we get pregnant again, it'll just be one.
Yeah. Yeah, because do twins run in your family at all?
No. But
They
they
do
say
now.
after, they say after you have
do
twins
now.
and the older you get, the likelihood of you having twins again goes up.
They do now.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's funny.
It's, twins, a boy and a girl.
I know.
That's cool. So what do you think, Curt?
I was just about ready to ask. So it's 3:45 today, right? That's when you're renewing, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
So why Butler's Courtyard, and why should somebody who may or may not be thinking about getting married today choose this location today?
Well, it's a very beautiful location, and it's, downtown League City, you got these beautiful oak trees, and we actually, whenever we were planning our wedding, came here and looked, but we had like so many guests. I don't think it would fit everybody. We had over 300 people at our wedding, and so it was just like we had to find a huge location to house everybody. But this place is beautiful. Me and my mom already took a look around. I'm like, where do I want to have my vow renewal? What
That's
spot
really
do I
cool.
want to reserve?
Are you doing an outside or inside?
I don't know. We kind of like this setup right out here. That's really pretty.
Yeah, that's the cool thing. So they have 15 that are going on today, ceremonies, but there's different locations. So you can get married, inside in that almost like a formal room where you can have, I guess you can have weddings, but you can have dinner and all kinds of like meetings. And then outside at the gazebo, they have the two different like locations if they wanted to get married, like in the groom's room or the bride's room in that little
cool.
house. You can also get married at the old Fig Factory, which they're doing stuff at now.
Oh, I didn't know
And
that.
if you want to get married up front, I'll do it myself. Where do I sign?
Yeah, so just walking through it, I see a bunch of people tuning into our FM channel as well as looking at our Facebook page here. And somebody said, I need a free wedding. Well, you know what? For a low price, you can come and get married today
Yes.
at Butler's Courtyard. You get the officiant, You get photography. You get the cake.
Yeah.
You get the experience to come and say hi to Gardy and Curt. I mean, what better way to get married than on Valentine's Day?
That may be the highlight for some people.
Yeah.
It's your
That's a
wedding
great
day.
deal.
But you get to say hi to me and Curt and Crystal. Some people, Crystal's behind the scenes making things happen. And whenever there's a fire, Crystal puts it out. But I think today's going to be smooth. With 15 weddings, 15 brides, 1 Curt, what can go wrong? I see no possibilities for error. So far, everything has been as smooth as, think of the smoothest thing, a baby's bottom. I don't know.
Wow. Okay, yeah. But, man, I was going to say, is it rude if I say, like, I can be on standby if something goes wrong?
Stand-in.
A stand-in, groom, like,
You
is
just
that
want the
possible?
cake. You just want the cake, don't you?
Is it still legal if I'm the stand-in groom? No, I'm getting a no. I'm getting a big head shake in the back. No, it's not still legal if I'm the stand-in groom.
Yeah, it's not. I don't think so. But we are excited to have this opportunity. Shout out to Butler's Courtyard and all of the people that are, teaming up to make this happen. Because you're going to get, like, a bunch of different things. Do you know, like, all the stuff that you're getting included with that price coming to get married today?
Well, as far as I know, it's any choice you want where you want to get married, the cake and a photographer. And so I'm like, that's a good deal for $100.
I almost paid it myself just for the cake and for me and Curt to get, like, headshots. Like, you can't even get headshots, pictures for that price. Like, no joke.
I think I saw some people, like, commenting on their feed asking, can I just pay the $100 and just have some family portraits done?
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah, just give me some family portraits, $100 and cake. Like, think about that.
That would be cool.
I see the little gerbil turning in Kurt's head.
I'm trying to think, like, do we have $100 that we could drop today to just get the headshots and maybe pretend to get married? I mean,
hey, 50 each.
Yeah, $50, and we get to eat
Split
cake,
it.
and then he just takes headshots, and it's like Gardy and Curt, Kickstart, because we have 0 headshots, and people have asked us, can you send over a photo? And it's like, it's a selfie with our cell phone, and we're like, a professional one? We're technically professionals in the media. Does that count? Crystal is a professional. Can she take our photo with her iPhone?
dang.
Yeah.
Hey, Erica wants to know, could you get married in the bank vault today? It said
Ah,
I'm getting a big yes.
we
in
heard
the
a yes from
background.
the back.
Yeah, over there in that corner.
Shout out to Lindsay. Yeah, she said it's a perfect space for smaller groups if you wanted to get married in the bank vault, because this building actually used to be a bank
Okay.
back in the day. I'm guessing like the first bank ever. Whenever we were talking to Amber's father about like historic League City and the society and all the stuff that they're doing and preserving history, that was the thing. There was a gentleman who's like, I'm going to develop this piece of land. And so this is going to be the school. This is going to be the bank. This is going to be the church. And he kind of gave that land away. The rest, he's like, we're going to develop out.
Yeah.
Really interesting for me. I like a little bit of history.
Where at Butler's Courtyard would you renew your vows, Gardy?
Now that I learned you can do the bank vault, I would do there, because what if there's some leftover money? And then I'm spending $100, but then I find $200. Dude,
I think
coming out on top.
They're pretty good about like going through and making sure everything's good.
I don't know if they've gone through with like a gold or metal detector or like climb. Dude,
Is there such thing as a gold?
I'm about to
Detector?
find out and Google it. I don't think so, but I'm gonna be like climbing on the floor like with a little brush. Maybe there's like some gold dust that I'm gonna sweep up. You don't know. You never know what you can find. There may be like a secret passageway. I've been to Escape Kingdom before, and you like hit the wall and
Or type in the secret code, right?
yeah, type in the secret code of the vault, and then next thing you know, there's like gold bars just falling out, and it was like, I'm making money, So shout out to the bank vault. That's where I would renew my vows. Misty said, if I had a dress, I would come and just do the photos. That's a great idea too. You come in the wedding dress, get your wedding photos done, $100, get some cake, and you're good to go.
Hey, go to Baubles and Beads. That's where I got my dress from.
Baubles and Beads? Where are they at?
Across the street.
Okay,
Like,
they're in
Wait,
Lake
are
City.
you actually going to put on another wedding dress?
Yes.
Today?
Yes.
Is that what you do when you renew your vows?
That's what you do when you get married. You put on a dress.
Well, I was actually trying to find a red formal, but I couldn't find one that fit me. And then I was like, oh, let's just try on some wedding dresses. And I tried it on. It fit me perfect.
That's cool.
So that's what I'll be wearing today.
Crystal, come on.
That is cool. So we're trying to see. Curt is really trying to get married today. It's Valentine's Day. What I'm confused about is you were mentioning buying Valentine's gifts for somebody or people. I don't know. I'm not getting into that.
Oh, I bought a $20 gift card for my Valentine's.
Well, why don't you marry them? I don't understand what the issue is, but you're like pushing yourself out over here.
A little too soon.
A little too soon.
Yeah, but it's not too soon to marry somebody else.
Well, yeah, it's different.
Well, here we go.
It's
This is
different.
it.
Maybe
You know,
today's
just
today's the
acting.
day. God, you can't go against what God wants.
You can. It may not work out the best for you, but you definitely can. Yeah, he gave us
free
the
will.
opportunity to choose.
Okay, there you go.
And I feel like you sometimes don't make the right choices, but all of us don't make the right choices. But we are. We're excited to be here at Butler's Courtyard. And apparently Kendra Scott they're doing giveaways or drawings. How does that work?
So everybody that participates today.
Okay. Everybody who participates today in the weddings is going to be entered into a drawing, and some of the items are going to be Kendra Scott. So we got Kendra Scott items in studio, so we're going to be showing these items off. I just want to keep the box. Look at the packaging. Badoom. So you will have the opportunity to walk away with.
She didn't even see me.
Kurt, you got. Look at these really, really nice.
Oh, there's cameras.
Some
man.
jewelry. So shout out to Kendra Scott. This is from
That's
Kendra
pretty.
Scott at Baybrook, and this is really, really nice.
Yeah.
I think I may give this to my wife
Ooh,
as an
it's got a
additional
matching
Valentine's Day
necklace.
gift. If someone got you this, for Valentine's, I think you'd be pleased, right?
Oh yeah, that's pretty.
This is gorgeous.
That's nice. He's
Yeah.
got a matching necklace.
Also, let us know, are there any other ideas for Valentine's gifts? My wife, I've opened up hers last night, but Kurt, he's given his, but we just want to hear, if there's something else I can get, like maybe some Kendra Scott earrings. I may need to do that too. Like, why not?
Or go to the arms room.
Oh, the arms room. That's right. Because you like shooting, right?
Oh yeah.
They're doing a really cool thing, and I don't want to
Shotgun
quote what it
weddings.
is.
It's a shotgun wedding.
Well, they're not doing weddings there, but that could be an opportunity. If you wanted to get married here, then you can go over
Do
there
a shotgun.
and shoot some guns at the gun range. So that's what's up. We're excited to be broadcasting live from Butler's Courtyard. Let us know. Are you getting married today?
So anyone who gets married today has a chance to win one of these Kendra Scott gift bags, right? Like, or do they get the gift
They
bag?
have. I think they're going to do
into
a drawing.
drawing.
Oh, okay. So you got to get married today in order to get the wedding. We're doing about 15, and they're starting in about 10 minutes. I see they're about ready to do a thing, so we're going to do a cut-in while they're over there doing their little circle up.
We're going to go mobile on the camera.
We're going to go mobile on the camera.
So this is what they're
Are you
going to do.
good? Do you have?
They do a huddle. So at Butler's Courtyard, they take care of, a ton of weddings, a ton of events, and all kinds of things. But every day before they are getting into the big game, they have a huddle up time of prayer, of focus, and just saying, hey, team, we're going to do this. So that's really exciting, and we're actually going to take our mobile camera over there so we can catch the action. There's a whole team of people making this day possible for Chelsea's wedding and 14 other weddings today. So that's exciting.
And one
to get this
after
shot.
all this too.
Say that again?
And the one after all this, the one that they have tonight.
Yeah, and they have a big one tonight as well.
Yeah.
So, man, that's really cool.
So they're circling up. I can see. We should do a play-by-play.
Should we be quiet? Should I lead the prayer? Okay. I don't know if you can
we
hear.
take the audio?
I don't know if it'll work that well, but
Crazy idea that we had in our brainstorming session, and then it snowballed, and today has already been amazing. So it can only go up. God is already working really hard through us today. We get, on a normal wedding day, we get to be a part of one couple special moments. Today, we get to be a part of 15 special moments. And thank you so much, Steve, for your continued generosity, what you were giving these couples. It just makes me cry.
weddings taking place, and we are excited to be a part of this. This is a behind-the-scenes look of everything that goes on whenever you have 15 weddings in one day in Lake City at a historic venue. And we're sitting right now with Chelsea. She is one of the weddings. Her and her husband, John, are going to be renewing their vows after being married for 10 years.
Just looking at this image here of Butler's Courtyard as they're doing this, I think this is what makes Butler's Courtyard really kind of cool is they are godly people. They're positive people, and they really, truly show it when they're putting on their weddings here.
Yes.
We've been here a couple of times for many events, with Dr. Aaron Chapo when we had those evenings where we were here for his cleanse. We've been here for some markets, and they put on a beautiful venue, and we'll be able to show you that venue throughout the day.
Yeah, that's what we're going to be able to show. Crystal's actually the camera operator right now, doing an awesome job. Can I get like a heart or a thumbs up if you're appreciating Crystal's camera work? She is our ministry assistant, which Kurt actually came up with that title, and I appreciate it.
I heard it last night, and I was like, that sounds way better than
what you were calling her.
Than intern.
So, okay, yeah, that was a look behind the scenes. We are excited to be able to bring you that. They're still huddling up. They're getting pumped up. Today there's going to be 15 weddings at Butler's Courtyard, and we're going to be here live until 11 o'clock talking about all of the things going on here in the community. Chelsea, so we put a video out this morning. Have you ever heard of the Birthday Joy program?
Yes, I have.
Okay. If you're not familiar, if you're watching on social media, listening at 99.5 FM, we opened this up earlier in the show. But what they do is they go to local shelters, they go to local group homes, kids who, for whatever reason, have been removed from family members' houses, from their parents' houses, or maybe they don't have parents, but they are in custody of the state, and they live in group homes. The Birthday Joy comes in and throws birthday parties in multiple facilities, one a month. So all the kids in February, they're going to have a birthday party. And for some of these kids, this is going to be the only opportunity they may ever have a birthday party ever. This may be the only gift they get all year. And we were really like touched by this story, and we wanted to be able to share this out. And so what we're doing this month is collecting toys, books, gift cards to Target, to Walmart, any kind of gift cards, party supplies to, party supplies from places like Party City, like where they have like cartoon plates and all that stuff, balloons, anything that they have to make a party happen. So we're excited. We're going to be collecting that from today till the 22nd, where people will have the opportunity to help be involved in the community. We've already had Butler's Courtyard say, hey, we want to be a drop-off location. We've already had Living Well Clinical Nutrition say, we want to be a drop-off location. We've had people say, I want to take my kids to go buy like a toy or just show them like they can volunteer. Those are things they can do. So we're excited to be able to do that. We dropped a video this morning, and we're going to keep talking about it till then. But the Birthday Joy program, go check them out. thebirthdayjoyprogram.com. You can learn more about all of that.
I think the cool part about what we're talking about is anybody has a chance to kind of be the good, make a difference, and that's by dropping off these gifts, and dropping off these toys for these kids to have for their birthdays. And I think that's huge, because we didn't know this when we first found out about the Birthday Joy program. There's thousands and thousands of kids who don't have families, who don't get to celebrate their birthday, and now they do.
Yeah. I have kids. I have two children, and last night my son saw some toys that we had gotten, and they were in my trunk, and he was kind of like, are those for me? Like, oh, my goodness, I love that toy. What is it? Where's this? And I was like, okay, I wasn't going to show you, but this is a great opportunity to be a teaching point, maybe a lesson he'll remember, hopefully forever as we continue to do these things, and I try and get him involved so he can have that attitude. And I was like, here's the thing. And I explained to him exactly what I said about the Birthday Joy. And I said, Kellen, I have more than I can ever need or use. You have everything that you pretty much want, everything you need, definitely. We need to make sure that we give back. And this is what Jesus told us to do. Take care of widows, take care of orphans, love your neighbor, be my hands, be my feet. And so this is an opportunity where we're going to be doing exactly what the Bible says. And a lot of times, what you're supposed to do, but it's not the easiest to do it because my life's busy. It's not the easiest to do because it's not convenient. It's not the easiest to do for whatever reason, but we want to make sure that we get everybody involved. And, y'all probably do a lot already, but, if you don't know about the Birthday Joy program, then you can't help. So this is what we want to do, is spread some awareness and put a spotlight on them for this month. So we're excited about that.
I think couples are already starting to show up.
Was that a groom?
Yes.
Was that John?
No.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
He's at work.
That's right. We haven't met him. I didn't know if he got here, and he's like, I'm here. There was a gentleman in a tux. He was looking sharp, huh?
Yeah.
We should have wore tuxes.
Did I need a tux today to get married in?
I wore a jacket because I didn't want to look like a fool.
Oh, he's a musician. He's not. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Wow.
Oh,
I thought he
okay.
was
So
one of the
there
grooms.
are going to be musicians who are going to be
I
out
forgot
here.
about that. They are gonna have
DeVC
music.
Strings.
Yes. I'm glad you said that word and not me.
Yeah, it's right there. So, there's some musicians here. There's some talented, trained. They are one of the preferred vendors of Butler's Courtyard. Shout out to them. Anybody who's on that preferred list, they're going to be legit. They've done hundreds, probably thousands of weddings here at Butler's Courtyard over the past 17, 20 years, that they've been here doing this.
Yeah, my husband's actually been here to shoot weddings a lot.
Oh, that's
for
cool.
people.
Oh, I've shot video here before, I guess. I like the lighting. Like, the lighting is really kind of cool, where you can, like do the shot where it's a little different, and I love the different kind of lighting because they're all different colors, and so the video actually looks really, really cool. Is there going to be a videographer here today too?
Just a photographer.
Maybe I'll take the GoPros and we'll go and be like, what's up?
Yeah, it would be like, okay, it's $100 for the wedding, and Kurt's like, it's $1,000 to film. But you'll remember it forever. Yeah.
Oh, I'm gifting it. Did you see
Oh,
that?
yeah, gifting.
I was gift told. I was
Here's
gift
a
told.
Here's a question. So this is our first time to go mobile. Chelsea, you're the first person to pretty much be interviewed on our mobile live stream, which is really cool.
Awesome.
Whenever you sit down, we actually have lights to kind of brighten. Was that almost like shocking, or was it kind of like naturally okay?
It's fine. I mean, it's just kind of like the sun is a lot brighter coming through the windows.
That makes sense when you think of it that way, and that may be something that we say from now on, because sometimes people see lights, they're like,
there. It's the sun.
We've zoned them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's all because, I mean, you got the natural light coming in right there. It just makes me feel like the sun is just brighter. I don't even pay attention to it.
I do have to get comfortable to the earpiece.
Yeah.
I feel like out of the entire set, but you wear earpieces all the time because you're on the stage. You know, you have in-ears and all that. I used to, when I was on the news, I used to have one, but I haven't used one of these in years.
Yeah. Yeah, it is something. So we're always open to feedback. Like us, we're like, hey, what can you help us with? You know, we want to make sure anybody who sits in the chair next to us is comfortable. Anybody who sits in the chair is ready to go, and we put them in an opportunity to like succeed and feel good, you know?
Yeah.
Something cool about here, and I'm just like eyeing these donuts at the door. Looks like there may be kolaches and stuff. But
wait, they didn't bring... Oh.
Those may only be for the brides and grooms too, like the cake, but actually I think those are okay. Look, here comes Amber. We're just eyeing those donuts. Kurt was like, they didn't bring us any donuts.
See?
You maybe need Crystal to go do the mobile cam. Can Crystal do the mobile cam so we can get a spotlight?
We don't know if we want the donuts over here because it's going to look a little weird if I'm eating on camera, but we'll go like mobile again.
Get the sugar all over your tablet.
Crystal, will you go and just like walk around the venue, and we'll take the camera when we take the camera. Like you can go show the venue.
Yeah, we'll see how far it can go. Oh, here's the gentleman right here. Good morning, sir. It's Amber's father, him and his wife. They started Butler's Courtyard. He is here. It looks like he's ready to go.
He has a different shirt.
Multiple red shirts for Valentine's Day, just in case.
It gets dark, Day.
Yeah.
Day.
We're excited.
Ooh, look at those donuts.
It's 40 Valentines with you and your wife? Yeah. That's awesome. That's a lot of Valentines. 40 Valentines. Oh, and we got Amber, so that's beautiful.
Hey, look at those donuts.
Okay, so this is a view of what is taking place in the front of Butler's Courtyard. I'm loving that.
Oh, they're pastries.
Pastries.
Now that we see this.
Where are the pastries from? The pastries
Crystal,
are from a local vendor that is providing delicious options. So if you're looking to get married, you can have some of those carbs. I see some crying carbs.
We're going to see if we can actually showcase some of the venue outside and just see how far we can go.
Yeah.
Just so you can see what's going on. So this is
stretching the limits, the boundaries, testing the rules. Here we go. Yeah, everybody's saying that looks yummy, and I'm sure it tastes yummy too.
Dang. So there's the musician.
Yes, he's going to be playing.
So then she's walking outside. Keep going, Crystal. I know you can't hear us.
We'll just swap it. So if you've never been to
now we're losing it.
Never been to Butler's Courtyard.
Keep going.
Then
it's slow mode.
You're getting a behind-the-scenes view of everything they have going on. So I highly recommend you come to one of their open houses. They have them pretty often, at least like once a month, where you can see what they have going on.
That's the courtyard. I know it looks a little blurry and it's going in and out, but I just wanted to show it. I think it looks cool.
Yeah, but why not come and get married today? If you're going to get married, it's a great deal. Chelsea, Chelsea's getting married today. Can you share maybe a little bit more on how cool that is, with the family and why you chose to do your renewals this year?
Well, it's like me and my husband talked about it last night, and I told my brother, yes, our wedding vows never expire, but it's 10 years later. We're different people than we were when we got married. We're parents now. We've got 5 children, and it's just kind of like a recommitment to each other. It's been 10 years. We're going to recommit to each other for even longer. So
yeah, that's pretty cool because you're saying, you know what, we did 10 years, and I'm signing up for the next, 100 years, again, and renewing those vows. Like, why not?
Yes. I didn't cry at our wedding, but I'm pretty sure I'll probably tear up and cry at the vow renewal today.
Yeah.
I'm a little more emotional person now that I'm a mom.
Yeah.
I tear up and cry at everything.
Oh, that kind of makes sense. Whenever you become a parent, things change.
Yes.
I'm not. Am I? I don't think I'm necessarily a crier. Curt, are you a crier?
I saw you cry one time, and I've known you for what, 2.5 years, maybe 2 years.
You were just being really mean to me that day.
No, it wasn't that. It was the birthday joy.
Feelings.
I have never seen you do that before, and that was like a happy, like, overwhelming cry. It wasn't.
The thing,
you know,
the thing that happened whenever the first time we talked to the birthday joy is I was thinking about my kids. I was thinking about the kids who don't have, the parents that are. Maybe they don't have parents, they don't have family members, or they don't have a situation that's good for them right now that they had to get removed. And it was just breaking my heart because I was thinking, like, what would if I'm not planning on going anywhere, but if something ever happened to me, if a situation ever changed and my kids had to be taken, then they're in a group home. And that was just like it really hit something with me, and my heart just broke for all those kids who we can actually make a difference in their life, and this could be a day that they remember forever. Hearing the stories, that for me, I was just like, I don't know if I can do this interview. My son at the time, he was actually watching the movie Annie. You know that movie? Oh yeah, Annie, Orphan Annie. So it's a story that's been told multiple times, and during that time, whenever they came in, he was asking me, so like, what's an orphan? What's a group home? What's foster care? And I was explaining to him all those things, and so. It was literally like the week he was obsessed with that movie. And then they came in, and I was just like, man, I want to take my son so he can go volunteer. I want to take my son so he can see things he can do to make a difference. And these kids, he can go play with those kids, and we can help them. We can make a difference.
For sure. So that was the only time I've ever seen you cry.
Yeah, and then sometimes you just say mean
maybe if you got a
things
vow renewal.
Maybe so. I didn't cry at my wedding, 5 years ago. Because I was more like, I'm standing in front of all these people, and I didn't have to talk other than repeat, what people said, but it really wasn't my style,
I was trying to think the last time that I cried. It was a long time ago.
Was it like
it's like one of those things that you don't think about.
Was it yesterday when Crystal was telling you like the truth about like life? You're just like, sometimes Curt says like some really ridiculous things, and Crystal calls him on it, and he's like, Crystal, just okay.
I feel like she takes it to the next step. I just I cry. I have to release the energy, the negative energy that's being shaded my way.
Yeah. Yes. So Leon saying just the cake, postpone the wedding. So people are really interested in this cake. It's by Jula. Cake's by Jula, right next to Pierogi Queen.
I feel like it's even more delicious because it's literally right in the camera.
Look at that shot.
Literally,
it's just
they can see the frosting like dripping
yes.
down the side of it.
It makes me feel all good inside. Just looking at the cake. I'm not even just looking at the cake right here in front of me. I'm looking at the shot of the cake. The shot of the cake as well. So, let us know. Again, I see some people that are tuning in and letting us know what their love and Valentine's story is. If you have a Valentine's, we'd love to hear it. If not, hey, tell us something about a special memory just growing up. A lot of kids are having Valentine's parties today. Is that something any of your kids are kind of doing even with each other? Like, here's a card. Or?
Yeah, my kids actually made Valentine's cards last night, but they have their parties this afternoon, and so I'll be going to those and then going home to finish getting ready.
Come back and get married.
But I see my mom trying to wave me down. She's saying it's time to go.
Okay,
the babies are calling me.
I understand. Thank you so much for joining us today.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
And we will see you soon. Especially
good luck today.
Mother Ray's Crunch Rolls coming back.
Yes, after rodeo is over, because I'm volunteering at the rodeo. I'm on the transportation committee.
Okay,
so after that's over, then I'll be gearing up to get ready for doing Crunch Rolls again for Easter.
That's awesome. Well, thank you, and we'll see you soon. And congratulations on 10 years being married and getting your vows renewed today.
Thank you.
All right. We'll see you soon. Mic drop. Hey, what's up, folks? This is KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. It's Kickstart. We are so excited you decided to start the day with us. Right now it's 9:56 a.m. I can't believe we've already been on the air for an hour and a half. I'm not even joking.
Felt that at all.
It feels like it's been 20 minutes, and I feel like it's the vibe that's going on here.
There's excitement. Love is in the air.
Love is in the air.
Isn't that a song?
It is now.
Is it from The Little Mermaid?
No.
Where they're sitting on the boat?
There's
that's Kiss the Girl. Okay.
Yeah, that is a different movie. That's not the same song either. But
okay,
those are songs. But we are at Butler's Courtyard. We have this delicious cake. If you're coming to get married today, let us know. We saw a list of all the people that are going to be getting married today. I didn't see your name on it yet. I know that you are excited to potentially find your wife today, but I don't know if it's going to happen for you because we've actually been seeing some feedback, but it just may not be the day. Maybe next year. If Butler does this again next year, would you do that?
Yeah, I mean, if there's the right person and the right situation or free cake, I will definitely do it.
Sometimes the right situation is influenced by the free cake, as it seems. Yeah.
Can we get the free cake if they're already, like, if it's not a legit marriage? Like, if it's just like, hey, we just want the cake.
$100 is $100. You
right?
know, you don't have to necessarily have the wedding license. Some people just want the ceremony. Some people just want to go ahead and do this now as a memory, and we've heard that before as well. So those are options. If you just want the cake and just to show a commitment to your love.
I feel like is this $100 cake? When you look at the
100%.
shot, oh yes, for sure.
We were talking about this earlier. with for the photographs. You know, $100 of just getting photographed. But yeah, $100 to get photographed. You can't even get headshots for that. But you're getting photographs. You're getting the entertainment with the music. You're getting the cake by Jula. You're getting the opportunity to watch Curt and myself talk on microphones with you.
I believe they're starting here in about 5 minutes. We're going to do the first one, 2 minutes actually. It's almost 10 o'clock. The first wedding is taking place in 2 minutes. So I think they're in the next room already to go, and we're going to get this first one underway.
How exciting.
I might sneak in. So if you see me duck away, it's because I'm getting married. You got this show by yourself.
Dude, 100%. I'm ready to take this show to the next level, and I feel like I've been constrained a little bit. I feel like I'm being held back, and I'm tired of it. I want this show to just go to the next level. It's
okay.
The Gardy Party show. No?
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
But once I get married, I feel like it would be a whole lot better show.
You think so? Because I feel like once you get married, you're just going to be like, Gardy, I can't come to work ever because I'm married now. And that would just be like your excuse because you do that now. Like, there's even some, like just a friend, but if they're a girl, you get a phone call and you're just like, Gardy, I'm sorry, I can't work right now. Even though I'm at work, I'm on the clock. I have to take this phone call, right?
Right. But that's a good thing. Like, people who are watching, they're like, yeah, he should take the phone call.
Not if you're an employer.
Just don't tell the employer.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there's that. But this is KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. We're excited. It's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to you. Happy Valentine's Day to you, Curt.
Happy Valentine's Day to you as well.
Thank you.
I didn't get you a gift yet.
That's okay. That's fine. You know what? I guess I can go ahead and say what I got my wife this year for Valentine's Day, right? Because I gave it to her as a gift last night. She opened it up. But there was this photograph. We get some family pictures taken.
Yeah.
You know, maybe like whenever we can, right? And it's always fun to do that stuff, and she likes it. You can capture the memories. We have 2 kids. They're growing up. They change like within a month, so you got to take a lot of pictures. So I gave her something that I had ordered online. They take a piece of metal. And they like laser print image on there, and then it comes with a stand. So there's that. I got that. I ordered it. It came in, on time. Gave it to her. She loved it. It was one of the family photos that we had taken with 3 Sprouts Photography. Thank you, Heather, for making that happen for my family. Then I also got her Starbucks gift cards. And then I also got her this cool card. It said, like, you're the queen of my heart. I'm just glad that I get to be the jester. And it was like the Joker, like in there dancing. And I wrote her, the note and said, I love you so much. Thank you for doing life with me.
Right.
And then I also got her some cool things around the house. So the other day, I broke this glass bottle jar in the house. And what it is.
Wait, how? Did you just drop it?
Exactly.
Okay.
It was an olive oil container. So what we'll do, and I didn't do this growing up, and my mom, like, I don't know. Anyways, but you can use like olive oil and you pour it in a thing and then you kind of put it in the pan if you want to cook or drizzle it on whatever you want to.
Okay.
It's like this jar and it's made for that, I think. But I broke it. It shattered on the floor. It really upset me because I knew it was hers and we had it for a long time. So I bought her a new one of those because I destroyed the last one. There's probably little shards of glass on the kitchen floor still. I tried to sweep them up. But I got her a new one of those. I got her some other items like around the house that are small. And then me and Kellen, we went and we made sure we got her some chocolates together. We got her, a card that he made and wrote a note for her himself. And it's just some little things like that.
Right.
Yeah. So I was excited to give her that last night. I also got her, a bunch of roses and a big flower display. So I think she likes it. She said she did. So I was pretty excited. It's always weird giving gifts because you want to get them something that they like, and it's hard to know sometimes.
And you never know what that response is going to be.
Right.
You know, for me, I always imagine like, hey, like when I give a gift, like this is going to be the response, which is hard because that's who I am. I understand that's part of like that you're not supposed to do something like that, but I do. I'm like, okay, if I do this, then they're going to do this, you know? And
wow. So you're giving something to get something.
I feel like that's sometimes, yes.
But here's the thing.
Okay.
Whenever you give something, sometimes what you get in return is just the feeling of knowing it's better to give than receive. And that
Right.
really is true. It makes you feel good to give gifts. You know, at times
Correct.
I love giving my kids. So, you know, we got my son and daughter stuff. So I got them, you know, stuffed animals and some chocolates. I got them some Hershey Kisses. My daughter Rivers too. She loves chocolate. She's like, chocolate. Yeah, it's just funny. That's like her favorite. She wakes up in the morning and like rolls over and she's like, chocolate. Sounds like Peppa Pig with a little British accent. And I was like, I've never heard Peppa Pig say chocolate, but that's what it sounds like. I'm like, she's going to come out talking chocolate, you know.
She wakes up and that's what she thinks of in the first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
You're in trouble. You are in
Well, she loves bread, pasta, chocolate. And
like
that's why she
you
loves
are
pizza.
so she's going to do that for a long time.
Jennifer said, tell the people what I got you. That's our secret. She got me some presents, and I enjoy them. Kurt's like acting all like a child right now. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I apologize. But yeah, happy Valentine's Day, Jennifer. She's watching on Facebook. I love you, and thank you. And River, happy Valentine's Day. I know you're probably watching too. This is KHEARadio.com, 99.5 FM. It's Kickstart. We're going to be on until 11 a.m. The time is flying by. We're at Butler's Courtyard. We're going to be doing, and when I say we, I mean the staff at Butler's Courtyard, not me and Kurt. They are going to be doing a ton of weddings here today. There's 15 that are happening today. It's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to you. So excited you take the time to join us today. Feel free to share this video out, like, comment, let us know. What are you doing for Valentine's Day? Have you already gotten that special someone, maybe a present? If not, hey, if you have some kids, make sure you get them something. There's a lot of parties going on right now, Valentine's Day parties. Is there one going on at your kid's school? So at mine, we had some Valentine's Day cards, and then we got him some candy to hand out to the kids. He also had some other stuff that he had made, so it's really exciting to see. I remember being a kid and going and picking the Valentine's Day. That was a lot of fun. Like, I wanted the Ninja Turtles Valentine's. I wanted to be able to pick and then write and personalize. I asked my son, I was like, Kellen, so he's 6. He's 6 years old, turned 6 in November. I said, do you want to get your girlfriend something? Just see what he said. He was like, no. He's like, I'm too little. I don't have a girlfriend. I'm like, okay, good. Okay, good. That's the right answer. It was a test, and you passed.
He probably still thinks that girls have cooties, right?
I don't know. I don't know. I was just asking him that, but I was just messing with him, and he was, you know, took it in fun and everything. He's like, I'm too little. I don't have a girlfriend. He's like, that means you're like married. And I was like, well, you're not married, but he's still understanding everything. And I was just making sure, like, do I need to buy like some flowers for your girlfriend? But he said no.
So
So we're in the
somebody
clear.
said here, I need help finding something for Boo or whatever that is.
Do you not know what Boo is?
I'm a little concerned about what Boo means.
Boo means like a loved one. It's like
Okay.
your significant
Because
other.
when I think of Boo, I think of ghosts. Maybe that's because my last name is Casper, and so I'm thinking like, oh, ghost for sure.
Yeah, so
But
that's not it.
for me, what is a good gift? Because I did a $20 gift card.
Gift
to
cards are
Starbucks.
great.
Great idea. Girls love Starbucks. But then I also got
Do guys not like Starbucks? I
guys
need
like Starbucks as
clarification.
well, but I feel like that's a good gift to give to a girl. You know, like Starbucks is good.
You just dig yourself in like
I'm
holes.
digging
Like
at it. But it was the thought that counted,
deeper,
right?
deep. You know, it usually is a thought that
So
counts.
that's okay. So I thought of that, and then also I got a big card. I haven't given this, so I hope she's not watching right now. But I got a big card from Walmart, and it had a dog on the front because she really likes animals. It had a big dog, and so it's like a massive card. So that was the gift.
So is that what you're telling? If somebody needs a suggestion,
Yeah,
you're
steal
telling them
my
to go
idea.
get a big card from Walmart and go get a Starbucks gift card.
I remember. Okay, so this is what I remember when I was hanging out with a friend one time. We were at a grocery store, and she saw a guy walking up, and all he had was a pair of flowers and chocolate, like Kit Kat bars, like a big king size Kit Kat bar.
Nice.
And she was like, "Oh my gosh, that's so sweet." It was just like a random thing, and so I've always thought of that, like flowers, candy, cards. Those are all things that are cool to give as a gift.
And you have to know the person. So,
Right.
okay, there's a couple comments, and I'm going to read. This is from Kelsey Villarreal. She said, I'm listening to y'all on my new AirPods. That's what's up. Shout out to Apple and AirPods. I have some, too. I love them. And she said, while wearing my new Del Tigre bracelets, hashtag love my hubs. So shout out to Kelsey and Robert, and shout out to the Apple AirPods and the Del Tigre bracelets.
Right.
deltigre.co. Go to that website. Okay, I'm sorry. And I'm back. And then here's another comment. This is from Sully On. She said, Starbucks as a gift. LOL, no, I'm all about experience. That's my love language. And you have to know the person.
Right.
So if you know, hey, they really like Starbucks, or they're more about the experience, it's not the cost, but maybe just like a memory. Like if you want to go do a picnic, if you want to cook a meal, if you want to, go watch a movie or go see a comedian, or there's all kinds of things you can do. It's about the experience. Maybe a concert. Chelsea, who's getting married again today, renewing her vows, talked about seeing the Spasmatics. And for her, she said, that's one of the memories I remember forever. So you have to know the person. And are you big on experiences as well? Like those special moments?
Yeah, I collect.
You collect moments?
I collect moments or
precious moments, some may say.
I grab them out of the air and stick them in a bottle.
One
and
of the
keep 'em that
little
way.
those little angel babies. You remember those little precious moments figurines?
those precious
I'm sure
moments.
they still make those.
So
I would like to see those.
Yeah, like this was one from a little bit ago. I can't.
That's just because
show
you
on
have
here.
trash in your pocket and you just don't empty.
No, I save it, and then one day I'm like,
Is
hey.
that where we're at right now? Because if you get in Kurt's car, sometimes it's like littered with trash, and he's like, "These are precious moments I don't want to throw away." I remember.
Just in case, like, what if they're like, "Hey, do you remember that time we went to the movies?" And you're like, "Oh yeah, I still have." That to them, it's like, "Oh, he's so sweet. He kept the movie ticket."
Possibly, but I feel like that's not why. Like, is that why there's Burger Nation trash on your floor, and they're like, "Oh, do you remember that time in my car?" Or like, I picked up Burger Nation, and here's the trash on the floor. Like that memory is like, Kurt, no, it's time to clean out the
trash in my car. Right, Crystal? There was no trash in my car.
I haven't been in this
See?
car in a while.
I keep it clean for you, Gardy.
Thank you.
For
You know what? I appreciate
That's your
that.
Valentine's Day gift.
You can take that back to the store and return it. Yeah, because for me, I don't like that gift.
What gift do you want? Oh, my God.
It's 99.5 FM. This is KHEARadio.com. If you're watching on Facebook, hey, let us know what's up. Go ahead and share the stream out. Share your love story. Are you more about the experience when it comes to Valentine's Day, or are you more about the gift? Are you about what the item is, or what do you want, Kurt? You're tapping at me. You got something to say?
Oh, I was just going to say the gift from Kendra Scott.
Oh, so you want some Kendra Scott is what you're saying.
I do want some Kendra Scott. That jewelry, I would walk around with that on for sure.
Awesome. Share with me what kind of jewelry you want from Kendra Scott.
So they have a bunch that they're giving away today. If you're getting married today at Butler's Courtyard, you have a chance to get one of those gifts that we had out earlier. They're sitting over there at the desk. I can't describe it completely.
Oh, I will. It's a bracelet and it's a necklace.
There you go.
Earrings. They're really pretty. We showed them earlier on the stream. Whenever you go back and watch, you'll be able to check those out as well.
Yeah, and I believe they were rose gold, right? That's rose gold-ish.
It could be. Just depends.
Ish is yeah, I'm getting an ish.
Maybe you went too far in the description there, sir.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Was that our first couple that just walked in?
So the first couple's here. There's going to be 15 weddings and ceremonies that are taking place. Some of these are first-time weddings. Some of these are people that are renewing their vows, like Chelsea, who sat here earlier and shared her story. The story about the first wedding, why this one's so special. Now they've been married for 10 years. They have 5 kids. They were either planning on renewing their vows or going on a cruise this year, but with Butler's Courtyard's help, with the setup and the deal they have going on, now they're able to do both. They're going to be able to go on that 10-year anniversary cruise, just the two of them, and they're also going to be able to renew their vows at a historic venue and get married all over again, have their kids there, get married in a venue that's an award-winning place here in Lake City, Texas.
I'm really excited for this first couple.
That was our first couple.
Me too.
Going to the gazebo.
So we're swapping out the camera right now. We got some people getting married at the gazebo. We're not able to go show that to you without their permission. And we're excited these people are going to be a part of KHEA Radio. This is really exciting. So with Crystal, she took our mobile camera outside, and it actually worked all the way up until just almost the edge over there. Then it kind of got grainy. But this is stuff we're all figuring out. And it could be things that we alter in the future, like if it's a direct line of sight. I'm not sure how it works, but we're excited to have the opportunity to do this. We're on location. We're shooting at Butler's Courtyard in Lake City, Texas.
Kelsey says, I hope they do this again in 2021. Is this going to become a yearly thing for y'all?
We hope so.
Okay. Yeah. So
Might not be on Valentine's Day because we might book a full-fledged.
sure. Yeah. They want to be able to do this close to Valentine's Day in the future, make it reoccurring, so that way if somebody wants to get married for the first time, renew their vows, they'll be able to do that. So Kelsey said by 2021, is that going to be 10 years for you? Is that going to be 5 years? Like what kind of years are we looking at? I'm not sure how long Kelsey and Robert have been married.
I don't know that answer either. She'll have to tell us.
Yeah, let us know. Sure, if we can talk to somebody if they
Yeah, if
have some time available.
have some time, some quick time.
I'll move my energy drink so that way it's not in your way, sir. How you doing today?
Good.
We have a guest coming on right now. You can just talk in this microphone. What's your name?
Jamie DeFabio.
Jamie, how you doing today? Thank you so much for joining us. So you're going to be one of the officiants.
Yes, sir.
You're going to be getting people renewed and married today.
Yes.
How long have you been doing weddings and these kind of things?
Probably about 20 plus years.
If you had to guess, how many weddings have you done over these last 20 years?
Oh, wow.
It's a lot. A lot?
'Cause, yeah. Sometimes I'll do 7 in a month.
Okay, yeah. So
You know.
7 is the highest. Oh, I think is this a bride?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
They're
Kurt
nice.
almost did a mic drop. If we could show, I don't know if we could, but
Well,
I
I
think
thought
we
maybe
had
it
a
was
bride
like
coming.
somebody showing up for me. No.
Yeah, as you say that.
Wow.
So we have a bride and a family just walked in. We have some
Wow.
people that are about to get married, and then we have I think the second couple that just walked in, and we are excited to be able to talk about this.
What's it like to have Butler's Courtyard doing something today where they're doing 15 different weddings in one day?
Phenomenal.
Why?
It's such a blessing for us. You know, God has been so good to us. At Butler's, we started 17 years. We have met so many great people. I mean, God just continues to bless us
That's really cool.
in every aspect of our life.
How long have you been doing weddings here at Butler's Court?
16.
How long?
I've been with them since almost day one.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
16?
Yeah,
16
yeah.
years.
What makes this venue so great for weddings?
Well, it's historic, where a lot of places aren't. The building is 110 years old. You know, the grounds were an historic area, and people they come here and they love it.
Yeah.
They get mesmerized by the buildings and the architecture, and you know, and we've worked hard at promoting that
Yes.
because it is neat here. You know,
It is.
It's cool.
Yeah, so we're excited to be able to broadcast live from Butler's Courtyard today. This is our first time to go mobile, and we are excited. Yeah, we usually have them in studio, so we'll bring Butler's Courtyard in and talk about
ready?
everything.
Bride and groom here for you.
Awesome. So Jamie's about to go do a wedding.
You guys are welcome to.
Check it.
Where are they getting? Inside. So,
So
Crystal, can
we
you
may go mobile,
maybe go
and
mobile
get a
again?
sneak peek at this wedding. So Tina said, Jamie, I love Jamie. You miss him. Tina, come renew your vows. Come get married. Come just witness the beautiful weddings that are taking place today. You can actually hang out with Jamie as well. I think he's going to be really busy today. But, man, I am so excited to be a part of this. And it's just getting real for a lot of people.
Maybe just go and show off
It's
their-
just getting
their
real.
stuff over
Can
there.
you imagine? Can you imagine getting married today at Butler's Courtyard? It's Valentine's Day. This is going to be a very special day for a lot of local people. I wouldn't be surprised if some people just came from all over the world just to take advantage of this opportunity.
So they're on their way out the door. Oh, we're losing signal already. Oh, there it is.
So
Okay.
this is a couple that's going to be getting married. So you can see the bride and the groom and their family that is here. They're going to be getting, I think they're signing some.
Maybe
signing
hide the
paperwork.
number. Crystal, hide that number.
Signing the paperwork and making
Signing
sure it is all good to go. This is a great opportunity to get married today at Butler's Courtyard. This is 99.5 FM, KHEA This is Kickstart. If you want to get married, it's not too late. We have these delicious cakes. We have a lot of stuff going on. And what Crystal's going to do right now is go outside and walk around to the bank vault and see if we can get a shot of this. If the camera will potentially pick it up. We're not sure if this will work again. We're not sure if that was vow renewals or first timers. Either way, hey, her dress was awesome. You know, I'm not usually one, but it was sparkly. It was almost like a copper gold, rose gold dress. That's a bride that came here. Her groom is here. They're going to be getting married today. I'm not sure if they're renewing I'm not sure if it's their first time, but either way, this will be a day they remember for the rest of their lives. 2019, Valentine's Day, February 14th. What are you doing? Maybe you should get married. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the people on Facebook, Kurt. I know you just got a little excited, like, yeah, maybe I should.
It is 10 o'clock. We are having our first couple of people come in, so maybe today is the day.
Yeah, 10:17. We're going to be on till 11 a.m. I'm so excited that Butler's Courtyard let us come in and get a sneak peek of everything going on. This is a lot of fun.
Yeah, we can't see what's going on in the other room.
So the
mobile camera doesn't allow us to see it, but if there's one that's outside, we'll take that one for sure.
That's what's up. So we are excited. And
Lindsay, was this a vow renewal or a?
So both. Hi, everybody.
Hi, we got Lindsay here from Butler's Courtyard. What's up?
Just excited. My adrenaline's rushing. So excited.
Mine is too.
Both of our couples that are here right now are wedding ceremonies being
That's
performed.
Awesome.
Look, there's two going on at the same time right now.
There are. There's one out at the gazebo area, and then there's one inside in our main hall.
So we got 2 officiants, and it's double weddings, one venue. There's 13 more after this today.
That's right.
We might just get crazy and do like 8 weddings at one time. No?
If y'all need
She's like,
me,
Lindsay's
We
like,
might
no.
have plenty. that's the hold up here. Plenty of officiants here, but
yeah, y'all are ordained. You are as well, right?
Correct.
Just in case, and I am too.
Me.
Just in case. Hey, Krista will be. I'm ordained. You. I'll just give you that. That's a. Yeah.
That's pretty good reason right there.
Wait,
what
is
kind of
it?
cake is this? Can you let us know? Do you know the flavor?
I actually don't. I bet Amber knows the answer to that question, though.
I can answer if you give us a fork. Oh, Amber's back. Never mind.
Our
never
cake
mind.
flavor.
Don't tell Amber.
Our cake flavor.
Because this has been a big selling point.
You know,
That's
if you
what I
got
would
us,
think, too.
Gardy's right. If you got us a fork, we could tell you what flavor it is.
Hey, check this out. Erica O'Neill said getting married today.
She is. That's
what's
right.
up. Erica, congratulations on your wedding today. We're excited. You're choosing Butler's Courtyard.
Hey, that's awesome.
Yep. We're so excited.
So what made you guys come up with this idea to do something like this?
It was a brainstorming session. So we were just around the table talking about what's coming up in the next few weeks, what we can be doing here at the venue, and the Valentine's Day extravaganza.
Can you say it, though, the other way? Extravaganza.
Oh, of course I can. Our Valentine's Day extravaganza.
That's it. I was excited for that. I was like, I hope we get Lindsay in the chair so we
Yes.
can hear about the extravaganza.
There's normally 2 hands that go with it.
Yeah, but this is different.
Yes.
We're getting used to this. Does it feel comfortable in this chair? You're pretty much a pro
yeah.
now being in
Well,
studio
and
with the cameras and, there's some lights and people are saying it seems like sunlight, but we're not sure.
well, okay, is this where you look?
Well, there's 1, 2, 3. We
Oh,
brought all
okay.
4 cameras,
Okay.
and so we're getting different camera
Oh,
shots.
So right now, this
awesome.
one's here, and then I can just double click, and now we're over there.
Yeah, perfect. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
So
so,
you're managing all of that right now.
yes.
Nice.
For the most
Yeah,
part.
for
Like
the most part, I'm managing, making things happen.
Juggling,
Did you know
trying.
that camera was over there? Because there was a couple times where like,
No, I did not. I've walked in front of it probably like 4 or 5 times now.
I'm on top of it. I'm on
okay.
top of
I
the
appreciate that. Good,
I was like,
good
hey,
managing
we're
skills
getting
there.
the Lindsay shot, and our viewers just went up, so we're just making sure that we.
Yeah, so Lindsay's desk is right across this camera here.
That's funny.
Cool. Well, we're excited that y'all are allowing us to do this today.
You think after they're done with their ceremony, they'll be able to come over here and say hi to us?
I know that she was very open to it.
Okay.
So
Yeah, if you can grab them and be like, I know you just got married.
we'll definitely feel out their vibes. If they're,
course.
completely enamored with one another as they should be, then we might just let them be.
Oh
But
yeah, for sure. Yeah, but yeah, thank you. I know
Of course.
you have a ton of stuff.
I
to
do.
do.
So I'm going to step away and get ready for our next couple.
Awesome.
Yay,
Thank
Wednesday.
you. You're awesome. So we are broadcasting live from Butler's Courtyard in League City, historic League City. This is a really cool part of town because there's a ton of stuff here. Like Dr. Choppa's office, Living Well Clinical Nutrition is a Kurt's throwaway.
Natural Living Cafe is just down over this way.
That's a Kurt.
Down to the left and then take a right.
That's a Kurt kick away. Like I think I could kick Kurt over there, and then I'd have to throw him natural.
Okay, what else is in this area? Oh, our Moonlight Yoga is just down the street.
And Shipley's.
And Shipley's is just down the street.
Yeah, this historic League City. This is a really cool spot. If you haven't made your way over here, I highly recommend you go check out everything that's going on. We love our local community and being partners with Butler's Courtyard. We're really excited to be here today and very thankful they let us come in today. So we have to give a shout out one more time to Magic Photography Cakes by Jula, DeVC Strings, the officiants, Jamie DeFabio and Janice Gunn Wilson, also Kendra Scott Baybrook, for being partners here with Butler's Courtyard to make this special day happen for a ton of people.
There's one person that they forgot on this list.
KHEA Radio?
KHEA
But
Radio.
that's weird if we give a shout out to ourselves. Hey, shout out to KHEA Radio for just being whatever. But hey, Robert, how long have you and your wife been married? We were talking about that earlier. And they're really excited here. You can like feel the energy,
I'm so excited.
see the people, all the weddings that are taking place. This is like a really, I'm almost going to say like a special moment in the history of Butler's Courtyard, because this may be something that they do for year and year after. They've been here for almost 20 years, and this is like a new tradition they're starting.
You know, for me, the hardest thing, like, for this is I've never experienced a Texas wedding yet. So I'm experiencing, this is going to be my Texas wedding.
You've never been to a wedding in
Not
Texas?
No.
Haven't you taken photographs or video of people's weddings?
Oh, Solomon's.
Yeah, you
Just
know, I see
one.
Solomon.
I've been one.
I see Solomon's mom on here. She gave a shout out Park Avenue Yarn. So I guess they're a local place here in historic League City doing that. But I was like, I'm almost positive that you had done that for Solomon and Leah, his wife. And they've been married for several years now and have an awesome, beautiful family. We work with Solomon as well.
I forgot about that. That was the only wedding in Texas that I've been to so far.
There you go.
So I have been to one. Isn't it weird? Okay, so we're doing the show today, and we're talking about weddings and Valentines, and you and I, you're my best friend, right? Like when we sit back and we look, like, I don't think there's a better friend that I have than you.
Kurt, I'm a lot of people's best friends. Keep going.
Okay, but you're my best friend. You're my best.
Okay.
Okay.
Keep going. That's true.
But the weirdest thing for me is I was not at your wedding. And I feel like, and you weren't at my first wedding either. I didn't even know you at the first time.
That's
But I
correct.
feel like that when I get married again, I feel like you would have to be my best man. In all honesty, like I can't think of anyone else unless something like drastically happens between you and I's friendship.
I could see that happening. Something drastic happens every day where it's just like
True.
on pins and needles, and it's just like, will I ever talk to Kurt again?
But I feel like no, we're like best friends. We're gonna be there for each other every day. No matter
Yeah.
what.
Hey, my wife also is commenting and pointed out another wedding. You were at my sister's wedding, and you were at my sister's wedding.
Oh.
And here's something else. So
Okay.
Mary Allison Wood Hardick said, we'll be attending the wedding there this evening. So she's going to be here at one of the weddings. I'm not sure if it's the one this evening that's like the larger one or one of the ones that's going to be taking place, one of the shorter ones. But that's what's up. We're excited to be able to broadcast live from here till 11 today, kind of putting a spotlight on this cool event Butler's Courtyard is doing today. It's going to be a beautiful wedding. With this venue, the backdrop, the history, and all of the opportunities that you have at the different locations, it's really hard to have a wedding that is not beautiful.
Yeah, because there's so many different locations. We were talking about the bank vault earlier, where that might be a good way to renew. I don't know if I would want to get married inside of a bank vault.
I would. That's the place I picked.
But I could see the charm of it for sure. But
The charm of the bank vault?
I like the gazebo. Right, that's what they call it over here.
It is
where
a
it's
gazebo.
outside. I think that's the area that I would want. I want to get married here at Butler's Courtyard just for the gentleman's room, like just for the gentleman's house.
Yeah, let's explain. So Crystal's saying like what? So
Yeah.
here's what they have. They have a groom's like getting ready area, and they have a bride's getting ready area. It's different places. So whenever you get married here, you're able to have, hey, the groom get ready, his people get ready. They actually have like straight up lockers. It looks like a locker room, and then there's like a chill area with like some foosball. They have refrigerators so you can have your stuff and just chill. It's your special day, and you're getting ready. Then they have an entire house that is for the bride. So there's like the bathrooms, the getting ready rooms, like a living room, a kitchen. So whenever it's your day, you're able to chill, able to get ready, make sure you have time, you're comfortable, you have food. Everything you need is taken care of. It's all inclusive. As much as you want it to be. They have the vendors that they work with, which we're learning and giving shout outs to as we go. So that's pretty exciting. That's one of the things you're excited about. The room that the guys and the grooms get ready.
The guys' room is really cool. When you walk in, you see literally like it's an old-fashioned, almost, I want to say like a 1990s diner in a way, where they have like racing stuff on the walls. They have the locker rooms for each groomsman. They have a kitchen.
I like the foosball.
The foosball. You could they have a big old TV that you could put like a game system on, so you can play video games as you're doing it.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah, so that's cool. And let us know. You know, we have some people tuning in, and some of them have been married at Butler's Courtyard. Some of them have been to weddings at Butler's Courtyard. You can always let us know your story. We saw Mary, you know, who is still on the stream, and I think she tagged some people. I wonder if these are the bride and groom that she's going to be attending the wedding with later. But we're excited to be able to do that. Let us know. Have you ever been to Butler's Courtyard before? Even for an event. We've been here with Dr. Chapa before.
We've been here with Dr. Chapa. We've come a couple times. We did the
Santa
when Santa was taking pictures. So we also have this running thing where if I meet my wife, my future wife, at Butler's Courtyard in 2019 and get married to them at 2019,
yeah,
I get the wedding for free.
That's what Butler's Courtyard has said, which is actually a really cool deal.
So we come here a lot for a lot of events just on the happen chance that somebody would show up.
You know, that's true. That's true. And it could happen. You never know. And that's awesome. We know we love Butler's Courtyard, and it's a beautiful opportunity and a location for a lot of people. I do have to get some feedback from Crystal. If you want to come sit with us for a second, I see that you were checking out like the pastry tray. How is it? I'm jealous.
Bring us
I'm jealous. How is it? You know, how's the vibe? What are your thoughts here so far?
This place is beautiful. The food is amazing. And my God, that cake. I want to eat that cake. Like, I'll literally marry just about anybody right now to get that cake.
Hey, it's that Cakes by Jula.
Yeah. No,
You've had it before,
I've
right?
had Cakes by Jula before. She actually did the cake for my first wedding. My only wedding. But anyway, that's the point. Point is, she did the cake, and it was glorious. It's like the best cake I've ever had. So I just really want to tear into that one.
You know, because you've been sitting here, you've been helping us, you've been going mobile for us, but you've also got to experience like the ambience and the venue and also the amenities, like, you know, coffee.
Yeah.
And what else? Like everything.
There's coffee, there's soft drinks, there's water, there's all these pastries like donuts and like danishes and these cakes. And the venue is just absolutely gorgeous. The gazebo over there is beautiful.
It's almost worth just hanging out here. Like, not getting married. It's just like, hey, on a wedding day, if you just come hang out and just take advantage of everything.
Yeah, no, it's peaceful. Let's just go for a walk.
It is peaceful. You know, we've done a couple tours of this location, and you haven't seen the bride's room and the groom's
I haven't.
headquarters.
We'll have to take you around afterwards. We know. We've done like 2 official tours. We can just walk around on our own and just show you everything.
Yeah, no, I think you should, because whenever you were saying the best thing here is the men's room, I'm like, a bathroom?
No,
what?
not the men's room.
Hey, and you know what? There's another bride and a groom that just walked in. She has her wedding dress on.
Oh, and the flower girls.
There's a flower girl. There's
So
a groom.
cute.
There's a whole family. So we are excited. Again, this is going to be the 3rd wedding party that has come in. There's 15 weddings taking place today that we're excited to be able to be a part of in a small way.
In a small way. Very small way.
We want to make sure the focus is on them because this is their day. But, you know, it's really cool to be a part of this.
We are not trying our best to show off the what's going on because we want to make sure that they're comfortable before we put them on camera or comfortable with it. It's about them, you know, like, and we want to make sure that they're doing their wedding the way that they wanted to do. Even if it's a short wedding, it's still their wedding, and we want to make sure that we honor that.
It's Valentine's Day.
Yep.
This is your day, whether you're getting married for the first time or you're renewing your vows after being married for 50 years. You know, this is your day. So it's like, even though the wedding is, you know, maybe it's 30 minutes, however long it is, that day is still like a special day.
Yeah, no, I think it's amazing what they're doing here. Honestly, if I were to do it again, this would probably be what I would want to do, because I had a big wedding and there was a bunch of people there that, like, I didn't know who they were and they didn't know who I was. And weddings are exhausting when they're large.
It is.
And to have something quick like this where you can just invite like an intimate circle of people that you know well, it's great.
Yeah, and you get a lot of help planning it. So with them, they're pros here. You know, they do weddings, hundreds of weddings a year. You know, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, probably thousands of weddings they've done here over the last 17 years, where they have it down to a science. And whenever I got married, I was out of the planning. I was out of the planning because I didn't know anything. I had never been thinking about getting married, but not ever like planning it. Like, who do I use for food? What venue do I? What do I wear? What is she gonna? You know, and to have experts here, it's probably a big help. Like, whenever you got married, Crystal, like, was the planning something you did, or you just like, somebody do this, or like, oh my gosh, I'm overwhelmed, what do I do?
Okay, so when I got married, I was still in undergrad. It was my senior year of undergrad, so I was in the process of planning the wedding and graduating.
Wow.
And so, like, I was writing my senior thesis, which was a 60-page paper, while trying to plan my wedding, and it was just insanity. If I had known that there was an option like this where they could actually plan it for me and I wouldn't have to deal with that, that would have been amazing.
Yeah, you show up, look good, pick out your dress, pick out your guy, plug and play. You're good to go. You know,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool. And that's an opportunity that a lot of people are having. And actually, they said they may be squeezing some more in. If you want to get married, if you're listening on 99.5 FM, you know, Google search Butler's Courtyard. Give them a call. I may answer the phone because I'm sitting close to him. Yesterday, I tripped y'all out, huh?
I was a little bit like, Gardy, are you answering the phone right now? He goes, Butler's Courtyard. This is Gardy. And I'm like,
Yeah.
did he just answer
I was just
that?
messing
Like-
because the phone rang and they were working, but somebody else ended up picking it up. But it rang, and after it rang, I was like, Butler's Courtyard, this is Gardy. How can I direct your call?
I was a little concerned that was going to be the tipping point, that they're going to be like,
Get
nah,
out.
get out. You did.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Miss Tina Wood said, is it true the price today is, yes, that is true. So for that price, you can come in, you get a cake, this cake by Jula. There's a photographer here that'll take some photos, you know, of the ceremony, of the wedding. You also are going to be entered into some drawings. And it's, you know, professional photography, professional baker. You have the opportunity to call and get it done. You know, if you and Brother E want to get your vows renewed, today is an opportunity where you can do that. What do you suggest? Do y'all suggest, like, that would be really cool if it was somebody we knew?
We have a second ceremony going in the Grand Hall.
Okay.
And afterward, they would like to come in.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay, cool. So,
So check
they're
it out.
almost done, or?
Starting in the Grand Hall. And they're
Okay, so we just got confirmation that there is a
Hey.
bride and a groom that are going to be willing to come and sit down with us and talk about why Butler's Courtyard. How special was this day? Is this is this a renewal? Like, what do you see for the future? You know, and maybe they can renew their vows every Valentine's Day at Butler's Courtyard as they continue to do this in the future.
Oh, man, those
Would that be
kiddos
exhausting?
look amazing.
Oh, look at the
Aw,
flower
they're
girl's
so
little dress. She's
Yeah.
so cute.
We still haven't got permission to
Kurt,
showcase
you know
yet,
what?
but
If you had the outfit that young gentleman has on, who is probably, you know, one, you would have a Valentine's, like, official.
For
easy.
sure.
Easy. If I walked around like that all day.
Yeah, that's cool. But yeah, we are excited to have this opportunity. Miss Tina said, is it not too late? We have an anniversary coming up in May. So it's for today only. And they said they have some more spots available. So I'm going to tell you this. It's not too late. If you want to say, like, hey, what are you doing? It's Valentine's Day. Let's renew our vows. Call up a couple family members, or just have it be between y'all. You'll have the pictures, you'll have the cake, you'll have the memories. And this venue is really nice. It's something that I would say you should not pass up, because they're probably going to do it again next year. But, I mean, you could wait and plan it for next year as well. But why not today if you have the time?
Or
Why
you could
not?
come today and let us eat some of your cake.
Oh, that's true. You know what? Actually, we're going to do it. Yeah, let's do it today. Miss Tina, come today.
Oh,
It's not
Tina,
too late.
We'll take the cake. You can get married.
Yeah, a little bit of
Oh,
the
man.
best
You
of
know
both
the
worlds.
worst part about this is I'm really hungry now.
I am too, because I didn't eat breakfast. Our day was thrown off a little bit due to shooting mobile, and this is something we're going to have to get used to. But I told Crystal earlier, as we were waiting for you to get here, Kurt, that I've been eating
Wow.
eggs for breakfast every morning, and today I didn't have time because I was like, you know, Kurt's going to be there on time. I got to make sure we're getting this stuff done. And then I get to the church, dropping my son off at school, and you're just like walking in the building like, just like, oh, I'm just scootling deep, you know, walking in, nowhere to be, not a care in the world. And I was like, what's going on? Kellen woke up earlier than Kurt did and got to where he needed to be
I was up
before.
at 6:15,
Doing what?
laid in bed for 45 minutes.
Yeah, that happens.
Got up, took the shower, was at the church before 7:30, was on the road.
Yeah.
You know, I've learned to never take you seriously when you tell me to be somewhere at a certain time.
Ouch. Is that a good quality to have?
No, it's not.
Wait, I got free cake.
We
It
don't have
doesn't
that
matter.
cake.
It's
Not
100.
yet.
Yeah, it's part of a package, Kurt.
He's
He's trying-
go back to like the qualities of why somebody shouldn't get married to me.
No.
Yeah,
someone-
I can give you a laundry list.
Well, somebody.
Gardy's like, wait,
He's back,
slow
he's
your
back.
roll. We're a positive radio
He's
station.
back, he's back, he's back.
Like,
Okay.
and the break is on.
And, you know, but what we should do is just focus on those positives. And you also
Right.
have to be the same person before you got married that you are after. You know, whenever you're going to have a relationship, it's important to be the same. You know, like if you're going to start doing something
That's
before,
true.
you got to do it after. Because once you get married or you start dating or a year later, you know, obviously you change as people and you evolve.
Right.
But still, you know, you got to keep that same. So that way it's not like, well, I married this person and then we got married and it's like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. You know, they changed into somebody totally different. It
You
was
know-
like a transformer. You know, they were a car. Now they're a monster, you know, that's beating up dinosaurs. I don't know. You got to always try and keep consistency.
You know, that's the one thing for me, though. Like, I'm one of those person that I'm going to give you like flowers and get you flowers on a random day just because, right? Like I'm going to call up and be like, hey, deliver flowers. But I've never had since we've been on air, I've never had like a true serious girlfriend to do that to. So you're kind of like, oh, that's a shock. But I do that when I've had a serious relationship. But I think one thing that really stuck out was that changed over time in my long-term relationships.
So like with your wife.
With my ex-wife.
Right.
And so I think, that's one thing that I picked up from when I do get married the next time is that same caring, like random flower thing that I used to do, I would need to continue to do once you get married.
Yeah,
I
that makes
agree with
sense.
you.
And you have to learn, and whenever you're in a relationship, hey, if something goes wrong, if something doesn't work, even in friendship, where did it go wrong? Kind of try and be as self-aware as possible, and obviously whenever you're talking about yourself, it's sometimes hard to realize the truth. But whenever somebody wants the best for you and they talk to you and say like, hey, this is what's happening and we care about you. Is everything okay? Or, just try and learn from your mistakes, learn from other people's mistakes, and then, use it in a positive way. So that way you can learn next time, hey, things didn't work out. It's okay. It's beyond repair at this point. It's done. And I'm going to learn from that.
Yeah, I think even in friendship, one of my biggest pet peeves is taking advantage of somebody. And I think we were talking about this off air as well. Like even in a relationship or a friendship, you still have to have those kind of qualities. Like you still have to be able to be like, I'm going to show you respect. I'm going to do this for you. I'm going to do that for you. And I think that's my biggest pet peeve is I don't want ever to be felt like I was taken advantage of, or because I do a lot of nice things. I feel like I'm one of those people that I'm going to do things for that person and go above and beyond.
So
and
here's something.
Yeah.
So, the Bible says not to be unequally yoked.
Yes.
Right? And so usually the way people interpret that is, if you're a Christian, you want to make sure they're a Christian, which I think is huge. You have to line up in your beliefs, but also I think that can also mean don't be unequally yoked. Let's say, me and my wife, I was interested, maybe she wasn't as interested or not really, just like, okay, that's almost the same thing.
Yeah.
And you're setting yourself up for the potential to have heartache. You're setting yourself up for the potential to be disappointed. And, you have to make sure that y'all are on the same page. And, whenever you're pursuing someone in that dating stage or whatever, it's a tricky time. It's not fun. I am so glad I'm married. I'm so glad that I'm over that.
Oh, when I was married, we like cell phones and social media really wasn't that big of a deal. Being married or dating now in this era of social media, where Facebook is a big deal or text messaging and how do you text message is crazy to me.
Yeah.
I don't remember that growing up. Like I don't remember that in high school. I don't remember that in college, but dating today is way different than what it was.
And a lot of that is due to the cell phones. Like, whenever I was in high school, there was like maybe one kid, that had the cell phone, then like two. I didn't get a cell phone until I was out of high school. Obviously, it wasn't a smartphone. We weren't connected all the time.
Right.
So it'd be like, hey, I'm going to try and call your house and ask your parents if I can talk to you on the phone. And so that's whenever I get to talk to them. And then all the time my mom was like, get off the phone. I need to use it. Or like,
or they're
calling girls. I'm like,
in.
no, I'm not.
They open up the other line and they're listening in on the other line. And
that's
hear
embarrassing. And I'm just
and
like
my mom did that all the time. And I'm like, Mom, I hear you. And she goes, Curt, you only ever talk to me when you're on the radio.
When you're on the phone with the little girls you're trying to talk to. So, it's a different time, and that's tricky, as adults who are trying to date or even kids, I'm sure. And that's why it's important to be involved in your kids' lives and teach them the values of their worth and the importance. And it's different. Things are going to change. Even in the next 2 years, there's going to be new ways to communicate, new ways to find people. So it's weird.
This is where like dating and things for me. I'm just gonna speak this out there a little bit. But I feel like with people that I'm dating or people that I'm interested in, I think there's too many distractions. Whether that's somebody else comes along or they're like, well, I can't post about this guy on my social media because what if this guy sees it? Then he's going to be like, oh, and then he's going to leave my life.
But have you ever been guilty of the same thing?
I don't know
the
if I have.
silence, yeah.
I don't know if I'm thinking like,
do you want me to answer?
I don't think that I don't post about a certain somebody on relationship because I'm worried about losing somebody else.
Yeah. So, okay, here's something Chelsea, who was on our station earlier, and she was sharing about renewing her vows, 10 years. She's renewing them today at Butler's Courtyard. So congratulations to Chelsea again on her anniversary and that vow renewal. That's really cool. She said you have to keep dating. You know, whenever we were talking about marriage earlier, and then you marry one person, and then, 1 year later, they change into somebody else, even like the next day. I know my wife said, and I've known my wife since I was like 10, when she was 9.
A long time, right?
Yeah, I've known her a long time. We've been friends, in all different kind of aspects up until, we got married, and still friends. But she said, I thought I knew everything about you. And then obviously when you get married, you learn different things. And that's kind of interesting for me, I guess. And she's like, well, there's these qualities that you have that I didn't know about. And I'm like, I hope they're good and you learn to love, you still love me, but I know she does. It's just interesting because someone's going to change, but you whenever you find those characteristics that you love about somebody, and then you find, hey, not all the characteristics are going to be good, but it's not necessarily a deal breaker. You got to learn to kind of embrace, and I still love you.
One of the things that people tell me all the time, they're like, well, what do you see in me? Like, I'm not that good of a person. I don't have that good of quality. Why are you, like, interested in me? And I think one of the things that I tell them, I'm like, I can see.
Do people tell you that often?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's an excuse because if people tell you that, then it's almost like they're making an excuse, like they just like don't talk to me. But most everybody wants to be with someone, and if that is almost a flag, in my opinion,
It's a red flag for
it's
sure.
a red flag.
Okay, so
why
now
do you
I'm
want to be
learning
with?
Okay, but then I say, I'm like, I can see the good in you. Like, and they're like, well, I'm broken. I'm out talking to my ex,
Yeah, but then they're talking to their ex.
But
Okay,
for
Curt.
me, then I can see the good still.
Kurt, that's fine that you can see the good, but what you need to consider is that people can only give to you what they have first given to themselves.
True.
If they don't have respect and love for themselves, they don't have respect and love to give back to you. So them saying, oh, what do you see in me? I'm so broken. I'm so flawed. That should be a red flag to you that they're not in a space where they are emotionally available to give back to you what you are giving to them.
This episode of Crystal Life was brought to you by Butler's Courtyard. This is KHEA Radio.com, 99.5 FM. This is Kickstart. We are excited to be able to broadcast live from Butler's Courtyard. We're excited to be able to be a part of these special days for all of the brides and grooms. There's 15 couples that are going to be renewing their vows, getting married today, and they're going to be having these delicious cakes by Jula. Crystal's had cakes by Jula.
I have, and it's delicious, and I want to eat this one right now. So someone please come get married so I can eat that cake.
Cut me a slice.
Do we get a slice when the couple who's coming on our show here, which we got like 15 minutes left of, can we eat their cake?
If they say don't, you cannot ask that, Curt. You cannot ask that.
I got to be prepared then to ask that question or not.
No, you don't ask that question. If they volunteer, like, oh, you wanted to have a slice of cake? Yes, but otherwise, because I could see Curt doing the old trick. It's like he cuts a slice, and he's like, and this is what y'all get, and this is what Curt
I get
gets.
the rest.
I support this.
Classic Curt.
See?
Dang, Crystal, you want to ask for cake too?
I usually don't support Kurt's choices, but this one I'm on board with.
That's funny. That is funny. I've been doing something different this year with the way that I've been eating, and I honestly, the only sweets that I've had is by Cupcake KHEA, and they had a keto cupcake, and I've had 2. I went with my family, and then I went with Curt whenever we went to Sloppy Nick's the other day. They're right next to Sloppy Nick's. Go check out Cupcake KHEA, a brand new
they're on
location.
next week.
They are.
Next Monday, right, at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
What is a keto cupcake?
So what they do is they don't use flour. I don't know. They use some kind of flour substitute, and then they use a sugar-free icing, and they barely put some on there, but they say they put more. But whenever it comes to like being keto friendly, there are some people who have beliefs on like the net carbs and the total carbs and all this stuff. So she was like, well, if you want to, it doesn't. Some people count this and don't. But either way, it was really good. I've had 2 of those cupcakes. That's the only like cake or candy, for the most part, like sugar that's not coming from like fruit. That's it. So I would love to have a piece of cake, and I've been around several birthday parties already this year, and I haven't eaten any of it.
I had maybe 5 Valentine's chocolate muffins yesterday.
From where?
At the church.
Oh, they had them in the front. They had them in the front and the back.
And you didn't share?
No, your sister came over, Crystal, and she was like, did you get any chocolate muffins? Because remember, I wanted chocolate muffins. And I was like, actually, I've had 5.
Did I ever?
And she looks at me and she just shakes her head and walks away. And I was like, oh.
Yeah. So, we were mentioning a little bit about this earlier. So you have a younger brother, younger sister as well. Right? And you were mentioning your sister who is a couple years younger than you in junior high.
She's 13. Yeah.
And she's navigating
navigating the
life.
world of boys and friends and all of that.
Yeah, and how do you think that's going to go? Because it's a totally different world. Whenever I was, in junior high, it's a totally different world from whenever you were. Is that tougher for these kids? And how do you think we should raise, the youth and the kids and the advice we should give them as they navigate a world that we honestly don't know? We know about it, but we don't know about it the way they do.
Right. Yeah. No, I think she's definitely got. I think all kids nowadays, they have more access to the internet and to just apps like Snapchat and things of that nature.
Yeah.
Things that we can't necessarily monitor as closely as we might like. So I think that's why it's important to instill like self-worth and values into them when they're young. Like, I don't worry about Hannah. I don't worry about her at all.
She's a good
She's got a good head on her shoulders. She knows her worth. She knows she's a woman of God, and she's going to be okay.
Yeah. Oh, so wait.
Oh, we've got a bride coming.
We're going to have a
Get
bride.
ready,
So we
everybody.
actually got a picture, and I think Curt just gave a sneak peek. Thank you, Crystal, for tuning in and hanging out with
guys.
us for a bit. We're going to have a bride come and talk to us about everything that's going on at Butler's Courtyard. She just got married, so I'm going to be very excited, maybe even like overly excited, in showing them the support. Congratulations, you just got married. So anyways, this is KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. We're broadcasting live from Butler's Courtyard in the historic League City, Texas. There's 15 weddings going on today. This is our mobile unit, our mobile studio. And if you're listening on 99.5 FM, we love you guys. It's 10:48. I can't believe it's already almost been 2.5 hours.
Yeah, go ahead and share this video out before these bride and grooms.
Hey, look at this. We got a bride and groom coming in.
And they're coming with cake. Congratulations. Oh, wait.
Kurt's
stop
so
on the
excited
cake.
about the cake. Hey.
Come on in, grab a seat. Do we got another
The
chair?
chair.
Crystal.
So we got a bride, we got a groom, and we are so excited. We're going to get them a chair as well, and we're going to be hanging out for a bit. So first of all, first things first, congratulations.
Thank you.
Married on Valentine's Day. It's 2019, and this is going to be a special day y'all remember forever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so how did y'all hear about Butler's Courtyard?
We were actually, I follow them on Facebook. I was looking into them to have our ceremony. And when they posted this, we were just like, why wait? Let's just do it now.
Yeah, it makes,
it's
it makes
awesome.
sense. Where did you get your dress?
Oh, well,
I need like a jacket made out of the material or something. That's really cool.
thank you. I bought it off Etsy, actually.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Thank
So what
you.
is it like to feel married, getting it out
Do you
of the
feel
way?
different?
We've been pretty much married.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool. That's cool. So it's special. I mean, you have, and we saw the group come in. You have family, you have friends here. Who's all here with y'all today?
My dad, my stepmother, her brother and sister-in-law, her mother, and our 2 kids.
You got the whole crew.
Oh,
Yeah.
The whole crew here today. So that's so exciting. And to do it at a venue like Butler's, which y'all are already checking out.
This place is amazing.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful.
So whenever we first heard the deal that they were doing, it was kind of hard to believe. We're like, so wait, for you get what? And
Yeah.
I was talking to him, and I was like, on the cake alone, and then we would get like
Photographer.
the photographs and everything. I was like, we should just get like some photographs taken and eat a cake.
Yeah, I know.
if we weren't a Christian radio station, we might have just done it ourselves.
You know, he always takes it like 10 steps too far. You know, it's there, and then he takes it away.
One more step.
Yeah.
So talk about, you got the cake. What kind of cake did you guys get? Did you guys custom make one, or were you guys just given one?
We were just given one.
Have
Looks
y'all,
good, though.
Yeah.
have y'all torn? Y'all haven't even seen it yet. have
No,
y'all?
we came straight over here after we said I do. Talk
That's
to you
what's
guys.
up. That's what's up. So I think y'all's cake is sitting over there. Kurt was like really, really excited about the cake, and we're excited for you guys.
Gardy said
getting
I
married.
couldn't ask if I could have a slice of your cake.
I did. I told him
He's like,
that.
stay away from that question, and so I did.
Yeah. All right. So, getting married. So, are you already thinking about renewing your vows like 10, 15, 20
God,
years from
yeah.
now?
Yeah,
I
we'll
feel like
do
we
a-
have to.
Yeah,
Is
we'll
it-
do a bigger thing with more family and friends down the road. So for the renewal, but we're just living for right now, Pumped.
That's cool.
So,
I have a question. What was your name again?
Jason.
Jason, how excited are you about only having to buy one gift on Valentine's Day and the anniversary? Is this why you did this, Jason?
Just one really big one? No.
No.
All right.
Still want two. So 2 small ones, or like a big one and a small one. It's like 2 big ones.
Yeah, right.
Ideally, yeah.
He's never going to forget this day, though.
I know. See, I'm thinking.
Yeah, Valentine's Day, anniversary. It's a very special day, And yeah, that's pretty cool.
I was thinking, it's almost too bad her birthday isn't also today, because then it's just even easier. I was looking for, that's what I'm looking for, a Valentine's Day, anniversary, and a wedding all on the same day, and I'm good.
Yeah. That's easy, huh?
The wife's like, nah.
Isn't he a winner? Like,
Yeah.
No wonder I'm still single.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're not married, are you?
Yeah, no, he's not.
No.
But you know what? Congratulations to y'all.
Thank you so
for
much.
getting married, and this is awesome. I think this is something that they're planning on doing in the future again, like on
they
Valentine's Day years.
This is awesome.
So even 5 years, even next year, whenever you want to, maybe look at Butler's Courtyard, and you can kind of do that and relive everything.
What would you tell somebody who's deciding still if they should come down today and get married?
Oh my God, do it. It's so beautiful, and everything here is so nice, and everyone. This is just an awesome thing they're doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just do it.
So
It's
that would
worth
be
it.
kind of interesting. We've had people on our stream being like, wait, you can still call? We're like, yeah, you can call. They actually are prepared. They have spots. You can get
You
married
should do it.
today.
Just do it.
Why
There's no
not?
reason not to. Why
not? Yeah.
So what's next? Where's the honeymoon?
We're actually going down to Galveston and spending the weekend.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Just
That's really
something-
cool.
Yeah.
Do y'all have any spots in Galveston, like either when it comes to like food or it comes to like anything like that, or y'all beach people just kind of chill up?
Well, my favorite place to go to is Galveston Island Brewing, but
Okay,
But we won't be going there today. But, but Moody Gardens for the kids is a good time, so I think we're gonna hit that spot up.
Rainforest Cafe.
Yeah.
That's cool. So we have a place that we like to partner with. It's Skydive Galveston. So
you
maybe
guys should go
that's in the future.
skydiving today. Look at her eyes; they're huge. She's like, yes.
No.
So what you do is you go. So it's Skydive Galveston. They actually take you up in the airplane. You fly over the water at about 12,000 to 16,000 feet, and then you jump out over the water and you land on the beach.
Every time.
It's the only place. I
Well,
think,
except
in
for
the country.
5 they told us about that
Couple
they
times.
landed in the water, but yeah.
I like those odds.
It's pretty good odds, but just keep that in mind in the future while you're down there. It is something fun as
That'd be
well.
fun.
Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. But again, thank you guys for joining us. Congratulations on your
Congratulations.
special day.
Thank
you.
And thank you for sharing with our listeners, our viewers,
Oh, of course.
a part of y'all's day. So we
Thank
appreciate
you.
that. Thank you. It's nice to
Sure.
meet you.
You have a great day.
You too.
Thank you.
All right. So
All right.
we're still streaming live. Shout out to the newlywed couple for allowing us to be a part of their wedding day. That's pretty cool, huh?
Man, that was awesome. I really enjoyed that. Amber's like over there doing her happy dance. We got about 5 minutes left of Kickstart. This has been our first time going out and about. It seems like it's been like 2 minutes, hasn't it?
You know what? We got Amber. She's here running the show, and I know she's so busy, but we're going to say, thank you for letting us come out here and be a part of everything
We
y'all got.
feel so honored to be your first live broadcast. That is super exciting. The city of League City is here right now.
That's what's
taking
up.
some video, and Channel 11 News will be by later, hopefully. So
Okay, cool.
we're excited. Everybody's joining in with the fun.
Yeah, we're excited. Shout out to League City. Obviously, we love League City,
Oh, it's
especially
the best
Butler's
city.
historic League City.
Yes.
We feel like most of our partners are League City.
Yeah.
Like League City is home to KHEA along with Lamarck.
Sure. Well, I
But
mean,
you
we're
know,
neighbors.
League City,
Yeah.
we're neighbors. We have a lot of people that we partner with here in this community. If you're interested in partnering with KHEA Radio, maybe Butlers could give why it's a good thing to be partnered with us.
Well, first of all, Curt and Gardy are super fun to hang out
Okay.
with. That's number one.
Thank you. I agree with you.
And
Keep-
you guys can pay me for that later. And number two, the reason that we partnered with y'all is because of all the good you do in the community. I mean, it does help get our name out there. So as a
Right.
business, that's important. But we don't necessarily expect to make a bunch of bookings and money off of it. But we just like to be a part of what you're doing in the community, because even though we are a business, we are hometown, faith-based family business, and so this community is really important to us. So,
Thank you. Well, yeah, we appreciate
Thank you so
y'all
much.
partnering
Yeah.
with us to doing that.
and we are happy to be a drop-off site for gifts if people on this side of town don't want to necessarily go with the construction on
that's
45
huge.
and all that. So
Yeah.
they just need to come during our office hours and let us know it's for y'all.
Hey, one more time, can you tell
Yeah.
people why they should potentially reach out to Butler's Courtyard, even today? Like, not just today, but if
Y'all,
you want
we
to get
just
married.
married 3 people in like 45 minutes.
Are you stressing out a little bit?
I am not stressed. I am on like a high of joy and happiness. Like,
Yeah.
how incredible is this?
That's really cool.
It's awesome. So come by. We have plenty of slots. You might have to wait a few minutes, but we can work you in like the doctor. We'll work you in.
So if we paid $100, could we just get a cake and some photos?
Yeah.
Crystal, can we borrow $100?
Yes.
We'll share the cake with you. We split it 3 ways.
3 ways. It's like, hey, and then we'll charge Ethan, who's back at the studio.
33. Like, what's
Look,
that?
Get Ethan, get 4.
We will hook
25,
y'all
20.
up with some cake at the end of the day when we're sure that all the couples have gotten one, okay?
Okay.
Okay, and we have cookies. Jula did bring us some beautiful Valentine's
We
cookies.
see the pastries, which the cakes are
We
is
have pastries
popping.
out. We're putting the cookies out here in a little bit.
Yeah.
Woo. Cookies by Jula.
But yeah, we have so many more couples coming this evening, and actually some really good friends of mine are getting married tonight, so I'm just super pumped. And we have a rehearsal dinner at the Fig Factory today, so
That's what's up. It's a packed day.
we are just
Do you
crazy.
have enough coffee in your system right now?
We
for
do
this?
not run out of
Chocolate proof.
I don't drink coffee. I am caffeine free. I am high on Jesus right now.
Yeah. Shout out to Dr. Sharp. A little
Yeah.
more.
Hashtag Choppa approved energy right now.
That's cool. You know, but I feel like the wedding would almost give you that energy, like a
It
rush.
does.
Like
I mean,
the skydiving can.
these
as well.
families are happy. They're crying. They're grateful. This is a joyous moment for them.
That's cool. Again, thank you for letting us be a part of it. Are we out of time? Yeah,
Are
we
you
got.
out of time?
10:57. We got
minutes.
3 minutes.
What are we doing
Tell us
tomorrow?
one more time how people can get in
Okay, you
contact
can
with
call
y'all.
us. You can text us 281-557-5551. You can Facebook message us. You can just show up.
What's the website?
butlerscourtyard.com, of course, and we're on all the social medias. If you don't have your marriage license, we're happy to just do a commitment ceremony or a vow renewal. Just grab your love and bring her here on a whim, or him here on a whim, and surprise them, and they'll be super romantic. And you'll get entered in a drawing for a beautiful Kinder Scott. You'll get a
Ooh.
cake, and you'll get to hang out with us.
Yeah.
Are
so
y'all
it's a
going to
good
stay
time.
around?
We are for a little bit, and then we kind of want to maybe talk to some people and get some pictures of
Yeah.
the venue if they're cool with that, because
Yeah.
we love sharing these kind of things. We have some stuff we have to do this afternoon, but we're going to stick around for a
Okay,
bit,
good.
and we're excited. Again, thank you so much for letting us be a part of everything today.
Oh, my gosh. It's an honor to have y'all. It's added to the buzz.
That's cool.
I feel like this is awesome. I can't wait to come back. Next time
You're
we'll do it
welcome
in
back.
the bank vault.
You can do the vault would be sweet.
Do the entire
You
show
could
from
do
the bank
you
vault.
could do every building could have a turn.
That's true. If I
I like
renewed my
that.
vows, I'm picking the bank vault. I told him because I'm going to be on the ground, on my hands and knees, looking with like a magnifying glass for like little bits of gold
little
and
dust
silver,
of gold
like,
dust. Yeah.
like hitting the sides to see if like the secret door opens and there's like stacks of like that old money that's
Yeah.
like worth just because it's old, like coins from like 1892 or
I
something.
told him you've already scanned for all of those.
Of course I have.
But you'd be surprised. I'm going to let my toddler River go in there because she finds stuff like just
they
like
will
opening
find
stuff.
Something that you have been missing.
It's like,
for, yeah.
where's that been?
Yeah.
But yeah, again, well, thank you. I think we're
Well,
about out of time.
thank you. Happy Valentine's Day to everyone. I hope
Happy
your day is
Valentine's.
full of love and joy.
Thank you. Y'all be blessed. Have a good one. Share this video. Maybe reach out to Butler's Courtyard. Reach out to KHEA Radio if there's something we can do. If you want to be a part of what we're doing with the Birthday Joy program.com, go check out their website. Read exactly what they do. Then let us know because we can get you involved. We can get you plugged in and share that video. Most importantly, share that video that we posted this morning because we want to get as many people as possible in on this event. We want to make sure that those kids this month, man, not even just this month, but build partners for them year round.
Yeah, coming up tomorrow on KHEA Radio, we have Tupper Martial Arts, and Miles Delgado will be in
Captain Miles.
talking about fishing. So it's going to be
I
a
love
great
it.
show. We're going to be back in studio live from Abundant Life Christian Center, 601 Delaney Road in Lamarck.
All right, guys. Be blessed.
And back on the FM as
Ethan,
well.
take it. This
Take
is
it away.
KHEARadio.com, 99.5 FM.